It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sisney, my wife went to Santa Barbara for a weekend to meet up with one of her best friends who was in town. Now, listen to this. This is from the husband. This is from Esteban in Chatsworth. And he says she was having so much fun that she decided to stay until Monday morning, but I found out that her friend left Saturday. That leaves Saturday night and Sunday night where she was not with her best friend. I asked her about it, and she got a little defensive, saying that she never goes out and that I should be more understanding. I think she stayed with someone else, and I want to know who. Esteban, Chatsworth. Esteban, good morning. How are you?
Good.
Well, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you writing in for Ryan's Roses. And your question is, who was she with the next 2 nights after her friend left, right? Do you have any guesses, any idea?
None. Absolutely none.
All right. They were in Santa Barbara. And did she stay in the same place, do you know?
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, as far as what she said.
Okay.
But I have no way to verify that.
Have you been having trouble in the relationship?
There's been some distance. I definitely feel a lack of connection and communication, and sometimes she just kind of acts. She doesn't act like herself, I guess, is what I'm looking to say. That's why I feel like she's hiding something, or that she's putting forth a version of herself. It's everything's fine, fine.
Right.
But then I'm looking in her eyes, and it's like there's something else going on. You know?
Yeah, it's true. You can read it on someone's face.
Well, you can feel the energy too.
Well, especially when you're married to them,
Yeah.
It's it is a difficult thing to do, to hide real emotion. Especially when you're married to someone, you can feel the vibrations that are off, and that's what you're feeling.
And I'm trying to hide, I've been stick to my stomach,
I'm sure.
And every time that she's, when she's back off, why don't you trust me? I can't believe you're questioning me. Yeah. I feel like I'm bullied. I can't ask further questions, even though my brain knows
something's up.
That the equation's wrong,
Hold the line. We're going to make the call for you next, okay? We'll find out. We're going to try and find out where she was. So Esteban's on the line. He's married. His wife was away with a friend. And then the best friend, right, in Santa Barbara. Best friend leaves on Saturday. Wife says, I'm having so much fun with my friend. I'm going to stay till Monday. Well, the friend left. So she wasn't with her friend.
Right.
So Esteban's like, something's off here. And I feel it. I know her. It's my wife. Something's wrong. I think she was with somebody those extra 2 nights. Who was she with? So, Esteban, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call. My wife's name is...
On Kiss FM.
Kiss FM.
We've been getting more emails from guys lately, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. So, Esteban, we're going to offer... What are we going to do, sis?
I'm going to do the whole, I'm going to double check the delivery address. I got a plan.
All right, so we're going to do a plan, and we're going to try and find out who's top of mind and, other things. All right?
Okay.
All right, so be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Laura.
This is Laura.
Hi, Laura. My name is Lucy. I'm calling from Freedom Flowers here in Chatsworth. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
That's wonderful. Well, I'm calling. We actually have flowers that I need to deliver to you this afternoon. I was just calling to confirm your address. And can I ask you a few questions?
You have flowers that are going to be delivered to me?
Yeah, you got some flowers.
Really? Kind of exciting.
Yeah, the note says, thinking of you, ...
It's very mysterious.
Well, I mean, yeah. Do you want me to tell you who they're from?
Yeah.
They're signed. Let me see. Let me scroll down here. They're signed Love Esteban.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you can just send them to my house. That's fine.
Okay, great. Can I just confirm your address?
Sure.
Laura, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we've got Esteban, your husband, on the line.
Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Laura. I just want to ask you a question directly. Esteban has told us that you were in Santa Barbara with your best friend over the weekend. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you stayed till Monday. Is that correct?
Yeah.
When did your friend leave Santa Barbara?
I mean, she was going to stay till Monday, but she had an emergency, so she left Saturday.
And so she had an emergency, and you were having so much fun that you stayed till Monday. So who did you stay with?
I had some friends that just happened to be passing through. So we got like an Airbnb.
Oh, that's convenient. Now, you sounded very disappointed when you heard the flowers were from your husband. Did anybody else hear that?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not
hear
making that up, right?
No. You seemed very excited when I told you the card, and then as soon as I told you they were from
It was like a letdown.
I'm just, guys, I'm literally just at work right now, so I just can't talk.
No, that's fine. We're at work as well, too, so we understand. But Esteban would like to know if you're cheating on him.
I'm not cheating. I mean, like, I go away for one weekend. Like, our kids are half grown. Like, I go away for one weekend. You go away all the time.
Esteban?
And I never give you anything.
Laura, I just heard you talk to them. I heard the way that you shifted when you found out the flowers were from me. Why would you shift like that?
Babe, I'm literally at work right now. I'm not cheating on you. This is ridiculous. We have 3 kids together.
You just said it twice. I'm not cheating on you. I'm not cheating on you. Like, you're trying to make yourself believe something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you cheated on me, and now you're trying to say, like, oh, I'm not cheating on you.
No, these are semantics. Like, I didn't cheat on you, and I'm not cheating on you.
Why can't you give me details? Why couldn't you give me any details about Santa Barbara? How come you keep on saying you told me friends and to back off, but how come you couldn't tell me who it was? So just tell me who it was in Santa Barbara. Tell me exactly the friends' names right now.
Well, you just don't know them, and they're like friends of Angie's, and like you just don't know them.
Well, what's the name? Just say the name right now. Right now, say the names.
What does it matter? Like, I don't. You don't trust me. I mean, this is like.
But Laura, you sounded very disappointed when you found out the flowers were from Esteban. You disappeared for 2 nights, got an Airbnb with friends that just happened to be passing through Santa Barbara at the same time you're there. It sounds not great. And Esteban was telling me he already felt like there was this weirdness going on. So why don't you just tell him?
Like, there's like literally nothing to tell. Like, there's nothing for me to confess. Like, I just, like, I've raised 3 kids. Like, I just want to go out once in a while and like hang out with my friends and not have to like report back like I'm some 16-year-old. You know?
You didn't tell me that she left Saturday until you found out that I knew that she left Saturday.
She had like an emergency. Like, it doesn't. What is the difference?
But you wouldn't think like to check in
when you're in a relationship with somebody. You offer information to them. You would say, hey, she's leaving. She left Saturday. You didn't tell me that she left Saturday until I asked you about it because I found out on social media that she left Saturday.
Why wouldn't you tell your husband, I'm leaving the hotel, I'm going to an Airbnb now? Like, you should just check in with your spouse.
Like, I don't understand, like, what the difference is. Like,
Laura, look, here's the thing, Esteban, Laura, we're just going to go in circles. Clearly there's some resentment on one side or both sides of this relationship. I don't know what's at the root of it, but Esteban is feeling like something's going on. Laura, you're feeling like, why can't I just get away without being questioned? The two, you need to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to let you both go. Esteban, thank you for reaching out.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. I mean, there's resentment. I never in my wildest dreams did I think that I'd have a job where I sit and talk about other people's marriages so much.
I mean, you're becoming an expert.
If you were to say to me in junior high school, when I was a Dunwoody Wildcat on the football team, strong safety, hey, you'll be talking about people's marriages when you grow up, I would have said you've lost something.
I mean, you're basically a marriage therapist without the degree.
Without a degree, without a license or a degree.
Yeah, nothing.
No. Now, let's go back to what has happened here. And this may sound familiar. And I don't even need to recap what really happened in Ryan's Roses. But it was Laura and Esteban. And she went away for a weekend. Her girlfriend left on Saturday. She stayed 2 more nights. He thinks she was with somebody else. And then she's like, hey, husband, why can't I just get away? I raised these kids. Why can't I just escape without having to report back? So there's resentment there from something.
Yeah.
And Esteban is like, well, wait a minute. Why didn't you tell me that your girlfriend left and you stayed 2 extra nights at another Airbnb with whomever you stayed with?
Right.
I mean, I understand both points of view. So what do you think, Sissany?
I think that she's in the wrong, first of all.
By not being transparent and forthcoming.
Yeah, it's like you have kids, you're a mother. If you leave a location where you told your husband that you were going to be at for an entire weekend and yet your plans changed, you check in and you let him know anything could happen. There was an earthquake that could happen, and then all of a sudden cell phones are down. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
but I feel like she was saying, hey, look, I was here forever for everybody. I'm going to just do what I want for a weekend.
You can't just like fall off the face of the planet. I'm sorry. You can't do that as a mother. You can't.
Tanya, what do you think? You heard all this and you're not married.
No, I think this is just the true testament to how important communication is in a relationship, because resentment did build up.
It was already there, right? Before this trip.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you get, like, when you don't talk about what's going on, you just build up this resentment and it's going to come to a head.
So I would kind of understand both sides of this. However, I have a decision. Let me go to
You have a
Patty.
headache?
Patty, what do you think? What?
You're massaging your
I massage all
frontal
kinds
lobe.
I massage all kinds of things during this show. It causes a lot of anxiety, this program. Right now I'm massaging my frontal lobe. It helps me think.
I don't think she's cheating, but what's happening here is that she's acting like if she's 13 years old and your mom's asking you, tell me the truth, what happened, and she's like, I'm already old. I can take care of myself. I don't need to tell you anything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
I agree with you too. But here's what I heard, and here's what I think. She was really, really disappointed when she found out that the delivery was from her husband.
totally was.
That tells me her mind is somewhere else, or wanting to be somewhere else, or was somewhere else. And so I feel like all things equal, not hearing that, I wouldn't know. Now I hear that, I think something's going on.
Yeah. You could hear it in her voice instantly.
Now, in the wake of something like this, what does one do to put a smile on your face? It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. Okay, friends, it's time for Ryan's Roses, Monday at this time. And it's nonstop Ryan's Roses. No commercial break. Let's get into it. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went out with some friends for his buddy's birthday, or so I thought. He seemed to be giving me more details than he needed to give me, which made me suspicious. That's interesting. Janine in Chatsworth. Janine, good morning, and thanks for coming on. So what was it that he was saying in such great detail that made you suspicious?
Oh, my God. Well, here's the deal. He never gives me any detail. It's like he's an 8-year-old. How's school? Fine. But when he's out with the dudes, I don't hear anything. So the fact that he was giving me so many details about what they ate and what they drank and what the waitress was like and how friendly they were in this place, it was just really freaking suspicious. And then the next day, he kept bringing things up, Ryan. He just kept telling me more and more details. And that's when I was like, this doesn't seem kosher, and I've already been suspicious of his behavior lately in general.
So he was already raising concern with you.
Yeah. I mean, we've been together a long time, and you just know when someone's behavior is just a little bit off.
Right.
One thing that struck me in your email, you said he tried to show you proof of the birthday, but it was an old picture.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, first of all, as if I wouldn't notice, he was wearing his Michael Kors belt that he just got, or rather the one that he wasn't wearing the new one he wears every day. He was wearing the other color, and I saw him leave that night. So he doesn't think about those little things. But even more was his friend, Robert, looks like a whole different person because he dropped 30 pounds, and guys don't even think of that. Like, it's obvious. The first place you can see is in someone's face. So I'm looking at this picture, and he was, like, heavier there, and it was the old Robert, and it was just so obvious that that was not from that night.
All right, listen.
Between that and the belt.
Let me play this track. We're going to get him on the phone next. We are making the Ryan's Roses call for your husband, Janine. We just got to know Janine. She thinks her husband's cheating on her. He's just he's talking too much guilt detail. So let's get him on the phone.
Too many details.
I'm going to call him now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call right now on Kiss FM.
Sissany is going to call him. Now, Janine, you're going to be on the line. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. She is going to offer him some roses. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Peter.
Yeah, this is Peter.
Hi, Peter. My name is Jasmine. I'm calling from Como La Flor. We're a new flower shop here in Chatsworth. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're brand new. We're on the corner of Topanga Canyon and Devonshire. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a promotion for local residents right now. And since you live in the area, you can send a dozen free red roses to anybody that you'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info or anything from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
No, that's okay. I'm good, but thank you.
Are you sure? They're absolutely free. We're brand new.
Yeah,
We're just trying to promote our business, and we just hope that if you like our flowers, you refer us to friends and family. You know where the Toro's Mexican restaurant is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're literally right there.
Okay, cool. I'll come inside sometime, but I don't need the flowers.
Anybody in your life that you would want to send some roses to? You have a wife, mom, sister?
I've been scammed so many times before that it really is just easier for me not to deal with it.
But I don't need any cash or credit card info from you. These are absolutely free roses. You just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Yeah, I'll come in sometime. I'm not that interested. Thanks.
Okay, listen, Peter, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And I also have your wife, Janine, on the line. Why are we here? Let me tell you. She thinks, Peter, that something is going on. You've been acting very strange. Did you go to you went on this birthday party with a buddy, and you came back and you told her an awful lot of detail about it. And she thinks that there's guilt inside that detail. So what do you need to tell us?
Tell him. Why don't you come clean now, Peter? Huh?
Janine, what are you?
Are you sure there's no roses you want for some other girl?
No, I'm sure there's no roses for anyone else. We talked about this already. We talked about the birthday party.
And how long have we known each other? That you're going to sit and act like your behavior hasn't been incredibly different lately, and you're showing me this picture, and I know that's not from that night. Duh. You know my attention to detail is off the chart.
You didn't believe I was at a party. I showed you the picture of Robert blowing out the candles because we were at a birthday party. We're skeptical.
The picture is 3 years old, Peter. What? I mean, come on. Robert lost 30 pounds.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? We talked about. Do you want receipts? Because I don't have them. I can't. I showed you the picture. That was my proof. Why are you?
You're sending me an old picture.
How do you know it's old?
Why am I so what?
What are you talking about?
Because Robert is fat in the picture. Duh.
You are just reaching so far out looking for...
But Peter, I have to interject. I mean, I could step back and listen to this, but I feel like I should step in. Janine thinks that you are cheating on her, and it sounds like she's got real reason to think that.
Well, honestly, like she has no reason. She's basing this all off of Robert looking like fatter than normal. I don't like. It's a weird angle. Like, why is she obsessed with Robert? That's my question. Actually, why? How come?
Okay, this
is not this behavior from her. That's
now I'm starting to think you are guilty if you're trying to shift this over to Robert. Robert has no role in this.
Robert's just a fat guy who lost weight. I'm in a lose-lose
situation here. She doesn't believe me, but I can't.
Why would
prove something that I have no proof of?
All right, so Janine, you're clearly angry. Yeah. Peter, you clearly have a communication issue with your wife. So if you're cheating, you should fess up. If you're not, you guys need to bridge this gap because there is a significant intensity to the way that you two communicate with each other. It's not good for the long run.
I know. Do you guys still love each other?
Yes.
Yes. I'm just, first of all, I know when Peter's accused of something that he's innocent, he gets so defensive. And the fact that you're like being like wishy-washy right now and like soft-spoken is really adding fuel to the fire.
I honestly don't understand what I did to like for you to react this way. Like, what have I ever done? When have I ever lied to you? Why you would just jump to these conclusions right now?
You've been acting weird, and I don't trust all this weirdness.
Maybe
and
you guys just
the
need to
picture's
reconnect.
old.
Yeah, we're going to let you work on each other. I don't know. I know something's wrong. I don't know what it is, but I know something's wrong. I don't know why you're so cynical about marriage.
Oh, my God.
And you say to me, I don't know why you think about it a lot. And you say to me, I don't know what would cause you to think that it can get certain ways. Did you hear Janine and Peter?
I sure did, and it doesn't get to me. I don't let that affect my marriage.
Oh, Janine and Peter are going to affect me for days.
Come on.
It's gonna.
Yeah, of course.
You guys, no.
Well, look. I mean, you have no choice. You're in it.
I know.
Like,
You
we're
went
not
to
in
sleep,
it.
went to
So
sleep with
we look
one
at
eye
it
open.
differently.
Yeah.
It's not like you guys can just get out tomorrow either.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Let's get into Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband took a job which has him out of town for every 6 to 8 months. He used to come home every weekend, but now only comes home every other weekend. He said travel was really wearing on him, but despite the visits and the promise that we could be okay, I feel like something is different. I've begun to question why he took that job. I know it's a good opportunity. I know that the money is needed, but I can't help but wonder if another woman is the reason he even found the job in the first place. So Diane, thanks for writing into us. We're going to call your husband in a minute. Just a general question. Why is it that you just don't trust your husband? Because it sounds like you don't.
Well, so he took that job in Colorado, and I understand that he's contracted for like 6 to 8 months, but he was coming every weekend for the last couple of months, and then suddenly he started showing up every other weekend, and that's fishy to me. I just don't understand why suddenly, and he hasn't really given me a reason.
How's he treating you, though, when he does come home? Are you guys intimate? Does he show you that he still loves you?
Yeah, but it just feels different. You know, there's something different. It almost seems as if he's like going through a routine of like, okay, hi, honey, I'm home, and giving me kisses and talking. We've been trying to have kids also for about a year, and it just 6 months ago we were fine. For the last 2 months, he's just been really different. Okay. It doesn't feel the same.
Well, I understand. But let's call him and see what we can find about this job and see if there's something else going on. Hang on one sec, okay?
Okay.
I feel like she's disconnected with him. Like, that's why she's thinking this, too. Like she said that it's not the same feeling between them.
Well, I'm sure
there's not the same feeling that's between two people.
It's not the same feeling because he's living in a different state.
Right.
Like, that's going to cause a big monkey wrench in your relationship.
But maybe the universe has put them in this situation because they're not meant to be.
Well, we don't know all that.
Wow.
I'm not saying we know. I'm just telling you that's my expert opinion.
Expert.
Quite good.
Let's see what happens. We'll get into it next. All right, we're going to call Diane's husband. Diane, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call him. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. You'll hear everything. We want to find out who he sends him to. Let's see if there's another woman on top, on top of his mind or top of mind. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I think, Diane, to be optimistic but real, that maybe there's not another woman, that he's been driven to do this job and you guys have felt this disconnect because maybe you're not meant to be together and this is the universe spreading you apart. That would be my assessment maybe now, but let's call and find out, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi. Can I speak to Michael?
This is Michael.
Hi, Michael. My name is Quinn. I'm calling from Blossoms on Beach. We're a brand new flower shop here in Huntington. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're right on Beach Boulevard near Ellis. And the reason that I'm calling is because we're offering a free chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Great. So I just need the name of the person that you'd like to send these flowers to, and they'll receive a dozen red roses by lunchtime today. So what's the name?
That's awesome. Let's send them to Veronica.
Veronica?
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Had a great time last weekend. Can't wait till next weekend.
Had a great time last weekend. Can't wait till next weekend?
Yes.
Okay. And who's Veronica to you? Is it like a romantic card? Should I put hearts on there?
Yeah, put some hearts on there.
Okay. That sounds good.
Michael, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and your wife, Diane, is on the phone. Who is Veronica?
Veronica's just a friend I met while interviewing for a job that I got just a little while ago.
Interesting that you had a great time last weekend, and you're really excited about this weekend. What are you so excited about?
I guess getting caught up on like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, just catching up with things that have been happening at work.
Now, Michael, I don't know if you remember, but just 1 minute ago you said that this is a romantic card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diane, would you like to speak to your husband?
Yes. Michael, what is going on? I'm in shock. Who is Veronica, first of all? And does she even, work with you? You work for, a power in the city. I don't know. Power company or something?
Well, Veronica is just somebody I met. No, I don't work with her. She interviewed at the same time when we were interviewing for the same job, and
Can I save everyone some life here? Michael, you're cheating on your wife each weekend with Veronica, okay? Come on.
So this is why you haven't been home. Okay.
Yeah.
Does Veronica live in Colorado?
No.
So you've been coming back to Huntington Beach, but you haven't been going home?
Yeah, Yeah.
Wow.
Can you just explain the scheme that you're working here? What is going on?
Well, I work out in Colorado, and I work a lot of hours. I was flying home every weekend, and then Veronica and I started talking online, and I still come home. I still fly home every weekend, and
And you cheat on your wife.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, Michael, that's really great. Really, really, really nice, Michael. Honestly, I think that you should probably think about moving in with Veronica for that other weekend that you come to our home. Because I don't think that this is okay. How could you possibly think that that's an appropriate thing to do?
I don't know.
You're married to me.
I know. Diane, I'm sorry. I know that's definitely not enough.
Sorry does not cut it. And they're sending you free roses, and you think to send them to her? Do you not think that I've been miserable for the last few months because you haven't even been home, and we've been trying to have a kid? Do you not think of stuff like that?
Now I am.
Okay,
obviously.
now it's not okay. You should have thought about that before any of this has occurred. You should have thought way before.
Michael, you sound weak, pal. You sound weak. I don't know what's going on, but you clearly aren't treating your relationship with respect or your wife with respect. I'm going to leave it to the two of you to carry on, but Diane, at least you now know what's going on. He moved away from L.A., take a job in Colorado, and he started dating a girl back in L.A. That's what's going on here. That's what's happening. That's what I'm hearing.
It's disgusting.
We're going to let you both go. Diane, you've got all the facts, okay?
Thank you, Ryan.
I hope you find happiness.
So sorry, Diane.
He sounds weak, doesn't he? Like, he just sounds, I don't know.
Over it.
Not even over it, not even together. He doesn't sound together.
Mm-hmm.
But he took this job out of state, and then he comes back and dates and is having an affair with someone back here.
Gosh, I feel so bad for her.
I don't want her to be with him.
Yeah.
Patty, what did you think?
I just hope that she doesn't forgive him. Because I have a feeling he's going to eventually.
No, she can't. Not with all of those facts.
No, but sometimes, let's say right now he's in this honeymoon stage with a new girl. And when that honeymoon stage is over, he's going to somehow regret the decision he made and go back and try to get back with his wife.
Well, she's gone by then.
I just hope she never take him back.
The card said Veronica had a great time last weekend. Can't wait till next weekend?
Ew.
The facts are, on this Ryan's Roses a few minutes ago, the facts are that he, the husband, sent the roses to another woman, not his wife, said, thanks for last weekend, can't wait for next weekend, and admitted to having an affair, correct?
Yeah.
So, Patty, how do you think that she's not going to walk away and leave him? And by the way, he does not sound like a strong guy. He does not sound like he can stand for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people that forgive mistakes, even bad mistakes.
Could you forgive that?
No.
Yeah, I could. It would take a lot. But I
don't know that I could.
I couldn't.
But why do you want to? Is the bigger question.
I mean,
so many fish in
sometimes people do this because they have kids, but in their situation, they don't have kids.
And there's a lot of women that do it even without kids.
There's comfort sometimes, right?
Well, obviously,
it's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary to think that you've got to go out and find somebody else.
It
might be even more comfortable to know what you've got, even though you know you've got something bad.
I guarantee there's so many women who've gone through something like this, and they're now happily married with the same man.
But like all I'm doing if I am his wife and bring him back after he admitted to cheating is thinking about what he's doing all the time when he's not with me.
The trust is gone. No, you don't need to live that way.
What about if you gained the trust back? I mean, who are we to say that the trust isn't back?
Well, I'm Ryan. That's Sissany and Tanya.
Yeah, we don't live their lives. We don't know what goes behind closed doors. Yeah, it hurts right now, and she may not want to see him, and for all we know, she may not take him back. But if she does, who are we to judge her?
Well, let me grab Raina. Raina, so you could relate to this? This happened to your sister?
Yeah. Her husband went out of town and got this new job, and he ended up like some girl, like not my sister. So, yeah, definitely.
Did your sister take him back?
Keep him around or not?
Oh no, she made him move out. Yeah. Definitely.
She was strong.
Yeah, she was strong about it. She was like, "No, I don't. She's not going to deal with it." And he's like begging and crying and all this stuff, and she's just like, "You know what? You broke my heart. I don't trust you. It's over."
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm glad she moved on. Thanks for calling. I hope she's doing better now. Andrea, go ahead. You're on with us.
Yeah.
You're saying about Ryan's Roses, her not moving with him was a sign that things were bad anyway, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she should have picked up on that immediately. He not returning back home and moving away.
It
was a temporary job.
It was a temporary job, but I still think that she sounded like she had lost the magic anyway before. So maybe the spark was gone and he just decided to move on. Nevertheless,
it's wrong.
Yeah, of course. And
yeah, I think still, regardless, he should have communicated with her so she wouldn't have had any surprises.
Well, she's better off knowing what she knows now. Thank you for calling, okay?
Thank you, and have a great day.
I think he told her travel was wearing on him and he was still traveling to go see the other girl.
Ew. He's just a big liar.
All right, that's enough of that. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let's go. This is coming out of Arcadia, and it is a public service. If you've never heard these before, as a last effort to find out, not the first way to discover it, but as a last effort to find out what's going on in your relationship, then you can send us a story via email and we'll get into it. I mean, this is Julie in Arcadia. Now she says, my boyfriend, not married, my boyfriend has been so amazing with me. He pays for everything. He treats me great. He even goes to visit his mom every few weeks. I know I shouldn't question his motives, but I do. He disappears, and when he does, I cannot get a hold of him. He tells me he turns off his phone every time he is with his mom. And I'm really cynical that I cannot believe him.
Because he's married.
Does not say that.
No, but that's my PS.
So you think he's in a marriage, and this is his girlfriend on the side.
Why would you? That's the only time he turns his phone off, when he's with his mother. He's not with his mother.
That's what he says. That's what she says he says.
Yeah.
So he disappears, and when he disappears, she can't reach him. I mean, that right there is the smoking gun.
Yeah.
Julie.
Hello.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
So Ellen and I just read your email, and Ellen had a drastic thought, which I'll get to in a second.
Which I'm sure you have the same thought, Julie. That's why you're here.
Well, she thinks she may be in another committed relationship, and you're someone he's seeing in addition to that. Is that what you suspect?
Well, I don't want to think that, because I really do trust him. It's just, there's just been too many odd moments where he really kind of shuts out from me.
Yeah.
And where is his time going? Why am I not included in that? So I don't know where else a woman's mind would go.
Where's his mom? Is his mom close to him? She lives right around the corner?
No, she doesn't live around the corner. We live kind of in LA proper, and she's further out, near Bakersfield. So that's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
Okay.
How long have you been dating this charmer?
We have been together for the last 13 months.
Are you in love?
I am. He's a great guy. He takes care of me. I have to say, I really feel like a princess when I'm with him. I want for nothing.
By the way, isn't that how we should all feel, men and women alike?
Oh, my God, absolutely. And I mean, anyone who lives out in L.A., it's so hard to meet someone that really just wants to take care of you and that is just a really kind person. And it's so hard to meet authentic people out here,
I keep hearing that, but I hate to believe that. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, no,
move if you don't like it, right?
Yeah.
You don't like the people, move out of our town.
Get out the kitchen.
All right, so let's just find out let's try to find out what's going on. Julie from Arcadia, she's been seeing this guy 13 months. Treats her like a princess, she just told us. But he disappears, and when he does disappear frequently on a regular basis, she can't track him down. He doesn't answer the phone. Phone's off, but he says he's with his mom. So here's what we're going to do, Julie. I'm going to have Patty come in and offer him some flowers, some roses. And then we're going to see who he sends them to. And then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
So you just need to say, we have your permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Here we go, Patty.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Tony?
Yeah, this is Tony.
Tony, hi, good morning. My name is Patty calling from Summer Love Flowers. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They are completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note. I don't need your billing address or your credit card number.
Oh, is this a promo you guys are doing?
Yeah, I'm promoting my delivery service.
Is there any chance I can get you to deliver up in Bakersfield? Do you have a partnership up there by any chance?
Of course, yes, definitely. Yes, I can.
Ah, perfect. Great.
Okay.
Great.
Who do you want to send them to?
Yeah, okay. So I can spell it for you. It's Anabel, Annabelle.
Okay.
Tony?
Excuse me?
Tony.
Hello?
Why are you sending flowers to Annabelle in Bakersfield?
I'm sorry.
Tony, it's Julie.
Is this the wrong number?
Tony, you're on the radio right now, and we have your girlfriend Julie on the line. So, who is Annabelle? Who's Annabelle?
No,
Who's all out in Bakersfield? Tell me, why don't you just come clean?
Why are you? First of all, why are you setting me up? There's something significantly wrong.
Tony, who is Annabelle?
Annabelle is my wife.
You're married to a woman named Annabelle right now.
Yes.
Tony, what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
You're married to another woman. You're dating Julie. Why? What's going on?
To be honest, I don't think this is any of your business. I happen to have. Look,
it's really not my business. So why don't you let Julie ask you what she wants to know?
I guess I've gotten suckered into being a mistress, and I've never thought.
I didn't sucker you in. You were my mistress, and there was nothing wrong with it. Look,
some crap like this.
Look, you know what? Have I not treated you well?
How dare you? I hope your wife finds out.
Hey, Tony, you may be treating her well, but you're not treating her honestly, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, it depends on your perspective.
Well,
perspective, anyone's perspective. Like, it's a lot. You're a liar.
No, come on. We've had a really nice time here. We go out. We go to the Sky Bar. We go all around town. We have nice times on the beach. I don't understand. Like we have a good time when we're here, and when I go away, I have two lives. All right, and I don't.
But you sound like that's so normal.
I'm going to help you out with this. For now,
you're going to help me out.
You have one life. Go take care of your wife, and who knows, you probably have kids, so go take care of them too. I'm done.
Oh, come on. Hold on a second.
No, I am not second to anything. I'm not your number two woman. Absolutely not.
Tony.
There's plenty of men in this city that will treat me right. I'm done. Period. In the sentence, I'm done.
How did you think this was going to end, Tony?
Listen, everything. I think that first of all, I think you guys are being extremely dramatic about this. I think it's. Secondly, again, we established it isn't your business.
You're sick. I'm done. Brian, thank you guys so much.
You don't have to be done. Listen, no, Julie, you listen. Just meet me for a cup of coffee. We can talk about this.
Coffee, and I don't
one-on-one.
I'm done.
Yes, you do.
All right, Tony.
Now I have to go to work. So I'm done.
We're gonna let you go, Tony. Julie.
Yeah.
This is what you knew was going on,
right?
Like you knew that something was not right by him not being available, and so I mean it's not an ideal scenario, but you got to listen to your instinct a little bit better next time, because clearly something was going. I mean, I don't know what you see in this guy, because he seems to act like this is the norm. I mean, that right there.
Yeah.
I just don't understand that. He's justifying it. Like, what do you mean? This is why not? I should, I will, I am.
He's a pig and a monster.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll let you sort it out, Julie. But you're right. You shouldn't be second to anyone, right? You should be able to be in an honest, great relationship, and I hope you find that.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. It's time for Ryan's Roses. I want you to know you've been heard. You don't need to sit through a bunch of stuff before we get to the call. So it's nonstop, Ryan's Roses, nonstop.
Wow.
Nonstop and back to back. I meant to play a song, but you're going to meet Brenda and we're going to get to it faster. Getting to Ryan's Roses faster.
Get to the call faster. Okay.
I looked at the suggestion box. It was, hey, I don't want to sit through a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Get to Ryan's Roses faster.
I like
Consider it done. Consider it done. So now let's get to Brenda so we can get to it faster. How are you, Brenda?
I've been better.
Brenda, thanks for coming on for Ryan's Roses. Now, I want to understand your concern. You've turned your mom's house into an Airbnb after she passed away. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
And your husband handles everything. And the other day, you logged onto the app and noticed that one woman has been booking the place a few times over the last 3 months. So do you think that this one client or this one customer is somebody that your husband knows and is going to see at the house?
Yes, that's what I think.
Where's he been?
Why would you think that?
Well, I don't want to think that, but if I looked at her profile picture and I asked him, I said, hey, babe, it looks like you've had this one, I happened to log into the app and it looks like you've had this one woman stay a bunch of times. What's up with her? What's the story? And he just blew it off like, oh, I think she travels for business or something. She has business meetings. She does not look like someone who's coming in for business meetings. Mm-hmm. I know that's so, even saying it out loud, I feel ridiculous, but
do you feel like is your marriage broken? Do you feel like it's broken? Because to get to this conclusion, you have to feel like it's broken.
No. I mean, it's been harder because, we had a baby and nobody gets a lot of sleep and there's not a lot of time for dates and whatnot. But I thought everything was fine. But then I see this woman who's coming to stay at my mom's house a whole bunch.
What's her name?
I don't know. Cynthia.
All right, hold on. Ryan's Roses right now. Brenda thinks, so her late mom's house is up on Airbnb. Brenda keeps seeing this one woman named Cynthia take the house every few days.
But isn't that good news? Like, don't you want to rent out the house? And especially if it's someone that is a regular, it's like, okay, great. You've already screened them and you know that they take care of the place.
Except she thinks her husband's going to spend the night there. Yeah. Or hang there. Mm-hmm. So, Brenda, how's your husband getting away with not being around? What's he telling you?
Well, he works. So part of it is he's working. The Airbnb thing does take a lot of time and effort. He handles everything. He makes sure the place is clean. He makes sure that everything is stocked. And so he's having to go back and forth. So, and we're busy, It just
Here's the deal. I'm going to figure this out the best I can. We're going to call him now. Be very quiet. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we are going to make the call. Stay quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. Let's find out who he sends him to. Also, what he puts on the card. Always important. All right, so hold tight.
Hello?
Hi, is this Philip?
Yeah, it's Philip.
Hi, Philip. My name is Stephanie. I'm the owner of the Flower Shack. We're actually a brand new flower store right here on Main Street in Huntington. How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason I'm calling this morning is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody. And you've been selected today. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need any billing info, credit card info, cash, anything like that from you. Just the name of the person that you want to send the roses to.
Okay. Cynthia?
Great. And what would you like to put on the card?
I guess, thanks for staying. Here's some flowers.
Thanks for staying. Okay. And then would this be a romantic card? Because we have some that have like hearts and stuff on them.
No, it's okay.
No? Okay. All right.
Hello? Philip?
Hello?
Hi, Philip. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And I have your wife, Brenda, on the line. What is going on with you and Cynthia?
What?
Exactly what is going on with you and Cynthia? You're cheating on your wife, Brenda. You're using the house that you got up on Airbnb. You're going over there and you're seeing Cynthia. You just sent roses to Cynthia. So cat's out of the bag. So your wife is here on the line listening. What's going on with you and Cynthia?
No, no, I mean, Cynthia is our tenant.
And so why'd you send your tenant roses? I'm confused.
Well, we promised to. I see what's going on. I mean, I promised Brenda's mom after she passed that that we would keep a good tenant in there as long as we can, and that we would stock it with her favorite flowers, which are gardenias. So that I just that was on top of my mind. So I just thought I'd send flowers. I got confused.
Okay, so Brenda, do you believe any of what Philip's saying?
I don't. Philip, why would you send flowers to Cynthia? It's not a tenant. It's an Airbnb. It's supposed to be like a transient thing, People come, they say, they leave.
Yeah, I
Why wouldn't
promised
you
your
send
mom
flowers
that
to
I
me?
would have, because I promised I would stock. I take care of everything on that Airbnb, and part of that is what your mom wanted was putting flowers in there and having that for every tenant. And so I always put gardenias, her favorite flower, to every tenant and send it there. So that's when I hear a flower shop and it's like a free service, I'm going to send flowers there.
These are roses.
I don't believe you. Exactly.
Philip, just answer us this. I'm trying not to get too emotional.
Okay.
Your wife, Brenda, thinks that you are going over to this house and having an affair with Cynthia. What do you say to that?
That's absolutely not happening.
Okay, Philip,
Well, Brenda-
if it's not happening... Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to do. What do you think? You buy it or not?
I think I don't buy it. I think that I'm going to go to my mother's house and I'm going to introduce myself to Cynthia.
Good. You should. That's what you should do. So that sounds like a plan, and you can ask her all the questions and bring Philip along as well. Let's make it a trifecta. All
Let's
right?
do it, Philip.
All right. Philip, thank you for answering our questions. Thank you very much for staying calm. Brenda, thank you for being on with us as well and reaching out. Good luck. I hope you get to the truth, okay?
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I couldn't get a rise out of him at all.
I mean, I think he was like sleep talking.
Yeah, but so does that make it seem more legit that he doesn't have any emotion there? He didn't get really excited about it.
I don't know, but he didn't. And all I know, he sent the flowers to Cynthia, but it wasn't a romantic card.
Oh my!
No, I mean it kind of. I could go either way on that one. I hate to say it.
I know.
Sissy and I are on the fence.
I kind of am.
Actually, he sounded kind of honest, and it added up a little bit.
I know. It kind of did, and I just know after I had the twins, I was really emotional, and my head was spinning so much. I would get jealous easily. I was snarky. I was just so I'm not trying to say that like she's dealing with those same emotions, but it could be the case as well. She's just kind of like on edge and not feeling herself.
He did not get defensive. He did not get all excited. Did not get loud about it. So,
but it
Tony
doesn't
disagrees.
Really
I can just
seem
tell by her silence.
I mean, no way.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is the way this will work. We're about to get into the public service of this Ryan's Roses. And afterwards, we will clear the phone lines if you want to talk about it. Dear Ryan and Sissany, out of Sherman Oaks, my husband has been cheating, at least emotionally. I want to know if he's cheating physically as well. One of his best friends is a woman, which has been fine. She was a groomsman in our wedding, and they've always had a very close relationship. They confide in each other. Well, this woman, she recently ended a long-term relationship, and he has been there for her. But something feels different this time. Maybe I've watched too many romantic comedies in my life, but I feel like they've finally fallen for each other. So almost as if the best friend's now available, and the husband's falling for the best friend. Not great. So, Layla, I will say that we have done 4,000 of these Ryan's Roses, and I would trust your gut on this. I hate to say it, but I think your gut on this is probably right because you know him, you know her, you know that you feel already that he's emotionally not with you, and I think that you're probably right, but we want to make the call. Is there anything else we need to know about this woman? They have been platonic friends, you say, for a long time?
Yeah, I mean, they've known each other forever. She was like a groomsman in our wedding on his side. So I know they have a
And you were cool.
Friendship.
You were cool.
Yeah, I wanted if she's important to him, I want her to know that she's also important to me. And I want to make sure that she feels it was important that he knew that I trusted him.
Do you ever hang out with her one-on-one? Do you guys text each other?
No, we never really had that kind of a friendship. And it's also, he's just always going to be his friend, not my friend, but I wanted her to feel comfortable.
Do you think that maybe because she's now single, this connection has gone farther? Is that what you're worried about?
That is the thing. That's something that caused it just felt like a shift was when she got single. And I know, like, you know, they help each other out emotionally, but it's just the fact that it's a romantic relationship that she's recovering from and he's filling that void, it just makes me nervous because he is a really caring person. And I could just see that turning. I'm worried it's something bad's happened.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to put you on hold. We'll come back and make the call. He's cheating. If she feels this, she's right. I just seen this so many times.
It's just so weird to me that she's not close with that woman. You know what I mean?
It's making sense. Let's come back. All right, we are making this call now. Layla, Sherman Oaks. She's got a husband who's got a woman as a best friend. And this woman broke up with her boyfriend. And her husband has been the shoulder to cry on. And she thinks for sure her husband's emotionally connected to this best friend woman. This woman was in the wedding as a groomsman, by the way. That's how close her husband and this woman are. Mm-hmm. And she senses that he's for sure emotionally. And she's worried that he's acting different now that she's single. It's more than that. And I think she's probably right.
Well, let's see. We don't know.
So here's what we're going to do. We'll put her on the air, and you know what to ask, and then we're going to make the call to her husband. So, Layla, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to make this call. Sissany is actually going to offer him some roses, and we want to see his reaction to who he sends them to and then what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
So bear with us. Don't say anything until we tell him that his voice is being broadcast on the radio, and that's when we should all come in. So good luck, and here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this David?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, David. My name is Candace. I'm calling from Candy's Sweet Blooms. We're actually a new flower shop right here in Sherman Oaks on Ventura. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. What's going on?
Well, the reason I'm calling is because we have a wonderful promotion that we're doing right now. I would love to offer this to you. It's absolutely free. I don't need credit card info or billing info, anything like that from you. It's a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, and they would receive them by lunchtime today.
Okay. Is this from like a win or something? Did I win something?
No, we're just doing a promotion where like once a week we pick somebody to give out free roses to, and you can just send them to anybody that you'd like, and you can put a note on there as well. They're free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family in the future.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. And you said you don't need a credit card or anything? Just
Nothing.
The name?
Just the name of. We can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Yeah. Okay. Her name's Veronica.
Veronica.
Yeah. Normal spelling.
Yeah, that's my mother-in-law's name.
Can I put a note on there?
Yeah, let's put a note on there.
Just put. We'll get through this.
We'll get through this.
Yeah. We'll get through this. We will get through this.
We will get through this. Okay.
David, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. It's Ryan Seacrest. I have your wife, Layla, on the phone. Layla, is Veronica the name of this best friend?
Yeah, it is.
David, just your wife will explain later, but she's reached out to us because she thinks that you are cheating on her with your friend Veronica. True?
Wait. What is this? What's going on?
Layla, ask him.
Are you cheating on me with Veronica?
What? No, Layla. What are you?
Then why are you sending her flowers? I know you're close, but something's changed, and I need to know.
Nothing has changed. She just got out of a very, very, very tough relationship. So what does it matter? Like, I mean, I've always been there for her, So why is this an issue now? I don't get, because it sounds like you're making a big deal out of this, and I need to know like what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on. It's just intuition. It's my gut. My gut is telling me that something weird is going on, and you're sending her these flowers, and I know that she's going through a hard time, but like also I'm your wife, and like maybe you should think about having even like hesitated and thought about sending them to the woman that you are going to spend your life with.
So you want me to send you flowers too? I mean, she's going through something really hard right now. I don't understand what's happening right now.
It's just interesting that your wife is not top of mind.
What do you mean my wife is not top? What is this?
Hold on, David. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Important you understand. We'll explain later. But Layla believes you're emotionally cheating with Veronica. Are you?
No, I'm there for her because she's going through a tough time right now.
Okay, then Layla, are you jealous of the connection that he has with Veronica?
No, I've never had a problem with it before. Like I was happy to have her in our wedding because I know how much she means to him, but the energy of it has changed. The nature of the comforting has changed, and it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like they're falling for each other.
What? No, we're not.
David, is there a chance that this is happening?
No, there is not. We have always been close, and we are always going to be close. But I'm not cheating on you with her. That's insane, and I don't get why this is such an issue now all of a sudden. And I really do need to know if this is like going to be a continuation or something. Like if this is going to be an issue with us, then I don't know. We need to talk further about that.
Oh wow.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It bothers me.
What if it is an issue?
Yeah, is that an ultimatum?
Yeah, are you saying that you choose your best friend over your wife?
I am not saying anything right now. I'm trying to ask my wife a question here, and honestly, I don't know if this is something that I need to broadcast over, whatever radio station this is. So,
well, David, it's not necessary to broadcast this. Let me put you both on hold, and you guys can take it from here. So,
well, he's defensive.
I believe him now.
No.
I do. Sorry, I thought Layla was right with her gut, but I believe him now.
I don't.
I think for some reason she's not comfortable with the friendship. Yeah, for some reason she's now not comfortable with the closeness that he's got with this.
Maybe it's because
girlfriend.
He's spending more time with this girl than he is with her, and I went into this thinking she's right, but I think I believe David. She has a right to have a problem with that relationship.
She has a right,
even if he hasn't cheated. She has a right to say, "Hey, you know what? I'm having problems."
We're not here for that. We're here to find out if he cheated. I don't think he cheated.
What is it called? Micro cheating? He's micro cheating.
I don't. So he's not being a good friend. He's micro cheating. What's the difference between micro cheating and good friending?
This is going to end bad.
It's not necessarily going to end bad if they fix it. Like if she's jealous of the friendship, then let's
that
get it all
friendship
out
has
there.
To go away.
We'll come back. So Layla, and the note is becoming the smoking gun in the call here. And one contraction. Mm-hmm. Not you'll get through this. We'll get through this. All right. So Layla believed that her husband, David, was emotionally cheating with his friend, Veronica. Long story short, he's got a female friend. They're tight. She was actually a groom's person in the wedding. Now she broke up with her boyfriend or whoever she was dating or with. And were they married? She had a boyfriend, right?
Boyfriend, I believe.
Boyfriend. So anyway, she's now single. Mm-hmm. And he's the shoulder that she's crying on.
And
her,
apparently
Layla's husband.
Sending flowers to.
Well, he sent flowers to and said, we'll get through this. Now, should his wife be top of mind? Yes. Should his wife be included in knowing that his female friend's going through stuff? Yes.
Of course.
But I don't know that based on the call, we can tell if he's cheating or not. He seemingly is being a good friend to this woman. Listen,
I'm not cheating on you with her. That's insane, and I don't get why this is such an issue now all of a sudden. And I really do need to know if this is like going to be a continuation or something. Like if this is going to be an issue with us, then I don't know. We need to talk further about that.
I didn't like that.
I didn't love that part, but
he should be more sensitive. He should be like, oh my gosh, I had no idea you felt like this.
True.
You know,
That's true.
I will include you more in our conversations. Like, I hate that we've been shutting you out. Like, he was just so aggressive.
True. I went in thinking this guy's cheating. I came out of it unsure, thinking he's not, actually. So Nicole is on in Garden Grove. Go ahead, Nicole. What do you make of it?
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm with Ryan. I don't think that he's cheating. I think that, put yourself, imagine yourself in that situation, right? Your husband's best friend breaks up with her boyfriend. So that would make me insecure, because then I'd be like, whoa, you're spending a lot of time with this person who's now single.
Mm-hmm.
So
But that means we
I
don't
feel
trust our husband now.
Right. Well, but you have to see, like, it's human nature to be insecure. And then, like, he's sending her flowers and not the wife. And I fully think that and believe that husbands and wives should be best friends.
Yeah, well,
you should have a best friend that's
the best.
not your wife or your significant other, right?
Yeah, and I mean, this woman was she was a groomsman, essentially, so
yes,
it's
Which
a
I think that
unique
relationship is great. And, and it is a unique situation because it's, opposite sex type thing. But, I hope Layla can be secure enough in their marriage that that she can know that they can make it through this.
Yeah.
And I think the note should have said, I hope you'll get through this, or I pray, or like, I know you will.
And instead of saying
right.
we'll get through this, I hope or I know you'll get through this would have been better.
Exactly. I wish that we would have known how he signed the card.
Thanks, Nicole. Listen, I think the broader issue is when you marry someone and their dearest friend might be a member of the opposite sex or someone that on a blank slate they could pursue, but they were friends with them. Like, I have female friends that I've been friends with for so long that are part of the package.
And that's fine.
You know what I mean?
But include them into your new package.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I do.
Have them be friends. Have them exchange numbers. Have them go out by themselves.
And they are, and I think that's what makes it cool.
Exactly.
They're also married.
That wasn't happening here.
Right.
She said she never hung out with her that much. She wasn't that close with her.
So let me ask Mary. Mary's in Newport Beach. Lucky.
I know.
Mary.
Hi, yes.
Good morning.
Ryan, good morning. No, the note connotes he has some involvement in what's going on. The we'll get through this. It isn't something minor. It wasn't a slip of the tongue. He actually said it to you guys twice, like, we'll get through this, and then you clarified this scene. He said, we will get through this. There's something that he's involved in. I don't think she's crazy. I think she does have something to go on with her gut. She needs to listen to her gut. And with him giving that really passive-aggressive ultimatum, that's gaslighting. He's making her feel like she's crazy if she doesn't support their relationship, and that's really bad. That's wrong. He has... unintentional, he hasn't said it out loud, but he's definitely choosing the best friend over his wife right now. And he's making her feel that way, and that's wrong in any marriage.
He is.
And do you think he's cheating?
I wasn't sure because there's not like a physicality aspect yet, right? We can't prove that, but what we can, emotionally, something's going on. And that's for sure. I mean, I really feel that way. But the we will, I don't know. I mean,
it's not great. Not the right choice of words, for sure.
No, something's going on. I feel like something has maybe changed, and that is what she's feeling. That's what Layla's feeling. That change has happened in the relationship.
Okay. Well, thank you. This is insightful. We appreciate you calling, Mary, in Newport Beach. Trenton, lay it on us. You are in the same situation where you have a best friend that's a female and a wife. What happened?
Yeah, well, my situation wasn't exactly the same, but in my experience, I felt myself getting closer to my friend. And emotionally, you could say I cheated, but when I felt the feelings and the physical attraction coming, I actually ended it because, I have a 2-year-old autistic son, my wife, that we were having rough times, but luckily I took the high road.
And how did your wife respond to that?
Well, she never knew how close I was getting. So that's where my situation is a little bit different.
Yeah, and you with your wife now still?
Yes.
And do you feel guilty in what you had with your friend?
Yes.
And is your friend speaking to you anymore?
Very little. It's more of a casual friendship, more so than as close as we were.
I want to get Sisney's take on this because I think a lot of people get to that point, and I think you did a very good thing.
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
right
you did.
thing.
You did the right thing.
And I think people would be lying if they said in an ebb in their relationship that doesn't happen, but they don't act on it, and you didn't.
And thank you for calling us and sharing the story.
Being as defensive as he is, it leads me to believe that if he hasn't already cheated, he's definitely thought about it.
Yeah.
And with the ultimatum given his wife, it's almost like an out. That way, he can start the physical without feeling as guilty.
Which is so selfish. All right.
So selfish.
Trenton, you're a good guy. Thanks for calling, buddy.
I appreciate it. Love you guys.
Love
you too.
All right. See ya. I like to get a couple I love yous in the morning.
You know what?
Just out of my
Yeah.
system. You know what I mean? Like, not
That's
that
nice.
I like to give it. Like, I like to give a little Trenton I love you. It is nice. Every hour. I'd like to dish out an I love you. And so I think the question is he cheating? Or is he being a good friend to this woman?
He sent the flowers to her. I think
That could be considered a good friend.
he wrote, "We'll get through this."
Not the best choice of
Super
words.
sexy sounding.
Not the best choice of words. I'm just saying. So let's just go to Hemet, because when in doubt, Hemet can resolve.
Yeah.
Hemet, are you at the center of Hemet, Brianna?
Yeah. We'll
Okay,
do that.
good. Would you give us a ruling on this? What do you think?
He's a narcissist. I don't like how he totally just he was trying to flip it on her like she was the crazy one.
Yeah, I know.
Huh. You don't think he was trying to be a good friend?
But his wife should be his friend.
I agree.
He's
He's not being a good husband. I'll tell you that much.
No. The thing is, he needs to just put the shoes on the other foot. If it was the other way around, how would he feel?
I think that's fair. I
good way to
think
think of it.
I think it's fair to leave it at that. Thank you. He should step into her viewpoint and see things how she's seeing it, and then move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's Roses. Now, as a public service, now, this isn't he normally. Ellen sits there.
Yes.
So Ryan and Ellen, or Sissy, I was driving down Ventura when I saw my husband's car parked in front at a restaurant where he normally goes. I thought I'd surprise him. When I came around, I saw him walking out of a restaurant with my best friend. So they both got in his car, drove away, and I texted both of them separately, and both of them tell me this lie about what they were doing. Like, what? I see it. She's been my best friend since high school. Please help Alexandra. So, Alexandra, we're going to try and help right now. You were driving down Ventura, and you saw your husband, his car, parked in front of a restaurant.
Yep. And, this is my best friend. This is not just some girl I met at a club a few months ago. This is my best friend. I've known her since we were little girls.
Yeah.
And this is my husband. We've been married for 3 years. This is the love of my life. And so I thought it was really strange that I would see her get into his car. And mind you, I'm just trying to surprise him. I was in his area where he works. I'm just trying to surprise him. Right. And then all of a sudden I see her get into his car. And so I just decided to text him and say, hey, like, what's up? Where are you? And both of them lied about where they were.
Could it be
What'd they say?
Yeah.
Well, my best friend ended up telling me that she was hanging out with her kids. She has two young children, and so she made it seem as though she's picking one of them up from daycare and just hanging out with them.
Okay.
Before we jump to conclusions, could it be like, do you have a birthday coming up? Could they be planning some sort of surprise party for you?
No, absolutely not. I'm an Aquarius. My birthday is in February. There is no birthday surprises that should be getting planned right now. Nothing like that. Right. Nothing whatsoever.
Let's make the call. We're calling him now. Here we go. We're going to call Alexandra's husband. And Alexandra?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, can you give me some intel here? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
And we will.
Okay, perfect.
So Patty has come in, and Patty has offered him some flowers. She's going to. And we want to send him who he sends them to. And when he
gonna
puts
be
on the
interesting.
card. Yeah, exactly. All right, hang on. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Omar?
This is Omar speaking.
Omar, good morning. My name is Patty calling from Blooms and Company. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for taking my call. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
Okay.
And they get them today by noon.
Okay. Well, so you said you need the name of the person?
I need the name of the person, the address, and also I have I have 4 flower bouquets that I'm offering, and let me run those by you and just tell me which one you want, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I have thinking of you, miss you, get well soon, and I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Okay, let's see here. You want red or white roses?
Red.
Great. And what's the name of the person you're going to send them to?
My wife, Alexandra.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany
Hello.
on the air with you. Your wife is on the phone with us right now. So why does she think you were out with somebody else?
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Both.
Alexandra?
Look, Omar, I just saw you Monday with my best friend. Like, you were hanging out with Marina.
Were you guys out to lunch somewhere?
Yeah, we were.
Exactly. So can you explain to me what the hell is going on?
Actually, yeah, I can.
Well, we're all ears.
The reason that I was out with your best friend is because I was trying to find out, and I'm almost thinking now there's just some projection going on, if you've been cheating on me.
Oh, Omar. Are you kidding me? Is that what you're going to pull now?
Talk to your friend and ask her, because that's what we talked about.
Really?
Well, who's this friend of yours that's planting the seed?
It's my best friend. Like, literally, Omar, come on. I saw both of you. I texted you both and asked you where you were, and both of you lied about it.
Well,
so now all of a sudden,
obviously we lied to you because I didn't want you to know that that's why I was meeting with her and talking to her, because I was trying to get down to the bottom of whatever it is that you've been doing.
What did Marina say?
What are you talking about? What have I been doing besides working and coming home?
Okay, let's start with work. And the guy that I'm thinking that you're probably stepping out on is your work husband.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Your work husband?
Really?
You
Omar.
remember that? Your work husband?
Yeah.
Look, all I know is just a married man. My work husband, we just joke about that. He's someone who I get along with at work. He looks out for me in the office, much like I look out for him. That's kind of what people do in marriages. That's kind of what I thought we did in our marriage.
Explain to me, then, why you've been more distant with me.
Oh, this is directed at you, Alexander.
I've been trying to make plans for us to do different things. You're always giving me an excuse. It's always, I work a lot, but I try to set some time aside so that we can actually do some things together, be together, and you've been blowing me off. What am I supposed to think with that?
Omar, I started a new job, and first off, I need to get in good with my boss. I need to get in great with my associates. So, of course, I'm going to want to work a lot. I'm going to want to stay focused. But that doesn't mean that I'm not interested in you and that I'm still not in love with you.
All right. So, no one's cheating on anybody.
This is good.
Not at all.
Okay, good. But I think it's kind of a good bad news.
You just need a night out. Just the two of you, dinner, something nice.
Right.
I would love that.
All right.
Cool. So
Me
you guys
too.
both agree.
Thank you, guys.
It's time for Seacrest Spa. We had a suggestion from a listener because last time we did Orion's Roses, he knew it was us calling. We're going to change it up this time and see if it does us any good. So, Sissy, I've not thought this through. Hopefully you have, but we have Rosie on the phone. And here's the deal. She said, my husband got a text from a woman we know, and the text was a solo text, and it said, well, W-E-L-L, all caps, what do you propose we do about it? There are no other texts in the chain. which means it was deleted, which means it's a red flag.
Mm.
She says, I took his phone and wrote about what, to which she replied, are you kidding? Because it's not funny. So what is happening between her husband and this other woman? So the woman that you know, she's a friend, Rosie, of yours?
Yeah, she's a friend. She comes out with us sometimes. She comes to the house for dinner. We see her at the movies, or if we go to dinner, she'll be out. She'll come and sit with us.
So is it possible that it's not a physical thing, that he's just friendly with her and there's something that they're talking about?
I don't think so.
But do you have like a birthday coming up or anything? Maybe he's trying to surprise you.
No.
Okay.
Are you bored with the relationship? Sounds like it.
It's not so much that I'm bored. I just don't even feel like I'm married to him anymore. It's like, who is he? I don't even know him.
Can I ask you, I'm in a worst case scenario it now. He's cheating with her. What are you going to do?
Leave him.
Okay.
Divorce him.
So you're out.
Out.
How long you been married?
11 years.
And
do you guys have kids?
We have 3 kids together.
And you would just walk out?
Yeah. With
Okay.
my children.
We're going to do something differently. Last week, we were called out, and the guy knew it was us calling. And so to avoid any of that, we're going to change it from Ryan's Roses to Seacrest Spa. So we'll tell you what that means, and we'll call your husband next. Rosie's on the phone. We are doing what's normally called Ryan's Roses, but calling it Seacrest Spa. Reason being, we were called out last week. The guy knew we were calling. He knew it was us. So we're trying to change it up and go covert and go all stealth. Now, Rosie, she has seen a strange text come from another woman that's a friend of theirs, and she thinks her husband of 11 years, 3 kids, is cheating on her. So what is going on? Let's get to it. Sissany, now, not roses, but a spa. How will this work?
I'm basically going to offer him like a couples massage package.
Okay, and
But
then
it's going
what are
to
you going to
sound
say?
it's going to sound very romantic. I don't want to say it all. Just
Okay.
I got it.
All right, you don't want to. Okay, so Rosie, I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're gonna call him. We're gonna offer him this package. Do me this. Do not speak until we speak. Okay.
Okay.
That will help. We want to find out the sentiment. We want to find out some details, and that will all help. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Good luck. What's the other girl's name?
Adrena.
Got it. Okay, Rosie and Andre. Okay, here we go. Good luck, Sissany.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Miguel?
This is him.
Hi, Miguel. My name is Kelly. I'm calling from the Valley Spa. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. What's going on?
So we're a spa here in the Valley. We're actually located right here in Arleta and promoting our couples massages. So each week, basically, we're selecting one lucky person to receive this. And today, that is you. So I would love to book you and whoever maybe your loved one is for a 90-minute massage, followed by a eucalyptus body scrub, and then a couples soaking tub where you guys will just relax for after the, massage.
Oh, okay. This is free?
Yeah, it's absolutely free. We're just hoping that, if you like our facilities, that you'll refer us to friends and family, or maybe possibly even join our membership where you can come monthly. But there's no money down. There's no money down right now. Everything is absolutely free. I just need the name of the person that you would want to, book this reservation with, and we can get started there.
Okay, well, my wife, Rosie.
Your wife, Rosie. Okay, awesome.
Rosie.
When was the last time you guys got out and did something fun like this?
It's been too long.
This would be nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll book it for you and Rosie.
Miguel?
Yeah.
Hi, Miguel. It's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I'm going to have your wife, Rosie, on the phone. She's asked us to call you because she thinks that something is going on behind her back with Adrena.
What?
Rosie, would you explain it to him?
So I've seen your phone. I looked at the text messages, and I'm disgusted with you. I can't believe that you could do this to us. It's taking everything in me not to cry right now.
Doing what, baby?
I'm just surprised that you didn't pick her.
But he picked you.
Why would I pick Adrena?
because you knocked her up.
Well, hold on for a second, guys. Wait a minute. Now, I know that that did not get on the air. But, Miguel, are you having a baby with this other woman?
No, it's not. If she's pregnant, how do you know she's pregnant?
That doesn't matter. I know. Just tell me the truth.
It's not my. What are you even talking about?
So you admit to cheating. I hope you're pregnant because you're going to need another family because you just lost yours.
Is Adrena pregnant, Miguel?
I don't. This is news. Everything is news to
Well,
me.
Rosie, how do you have that information?
I've seen it.
And why do you think it's your husband's?
Because they've been sleeping together.
And Miguel, is there truth to that?
No, there's no truth to that.
Miguel, why did you say, when she said she's pregnant, you said, how did you know that? Why would she not know that and you know that? It seems like it's privileged information to the people that are closest to that person who's pregnant. Therefore, you sound guilty.
No. How would she know? Was she in the bathroom when she got the pregnancy test? I'm very confused right now. I'm very confused.
So, Rosie, let's just lay it all out there. What do you know?
How did you know that she used the pregnancy test? She could have went to a doctor.
Miguel, why are you even talking to this girl? Why are you texting with her?
She's a friend.
And have you slept with her?
No.
Why are you yelling at us?
All right, stop yelling. So here's the deal, Miguel. I don't know what to do, but your wife thinks you're cheating on her with this other woman, and she believes you got this other woman pregnant. Rosie, true?
True.
All right, so Miguel, what's the deal, bro?
I don't know what's going on. Me and Rosie have been together for 11 years.
Right, but it doesn't sound like anybody wants to be together on this phone call at all to me.
He wanted to do the couples massage with his wife.
Yeah, but it's gotten weird, Sisney, since then.
I'm done. We're getting a divorce.
Baby, why? I didn't do anything.
Go have fun with your new family. If you're you're so in love with her, go ahead.
Why would I start now? Why would I cheat now?
You tell me.
I love you.
You don't know what love is.
All right, I'm going to put you both on hold and take you off the air. All right. I may need to hear what people think before I can even think about what I think.
Wow.
I don't think she wants to be with that guy regardless.
Yeah.
It's now time to do Ryan's Roses. As a public service, as a last resort, if you think something's going on in your relationship, let's see if we can get to the bottom of it here.
All right.
This comes to us from Encino. It says, Ryan and Ellen, my husband went out with his friends to watch the Seahawks game. He's from Seattle, big fan.
Mm-hmm.
The game ended around 3:30. He didn't get home until after 8. I didn't care, just assumed he stayed at the bar longer. However, when he got home, he reeked of smoke and perfume. My husband is not a smoker. When I asked him why he smelled of smoke and perfume, you know what he said?
What?
He said everyone at the bar was smoking. It was just too packed. I'm sure the perfume is from all the waitresses running around. You can't smoke inside.
That's right, you can't. But outside in the waiting area, maybe you can.
And, I mean, how close is the waitress serving the drinks if her perfume is rubbing off on you?
Yeah, that's true.
And he was at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I love Buffalo. To watch a game at Buffalo Wild Wings is like the ultimate.
I don't even need a game.
You don't, do you?
I don't need a game. I could still do it. She says he lied to me. I didn't say anything because I know he's trying to hide something. I want to call him. I want to put him on the air. Let's get Laura. Laura.
Hey, Ryan. How are you?
I'm fine. So we just read your email. So you believe that he was not even at Buffalo Wild Wings. He actually went to some other place or took some girl somewhere?
Well, you know what? Something's going on because, as you know, as I mentioned, he went out with his friends. I never have a problem with that. And he went out to Buffalo Wild Wings to see the Seattle game because, you know, he's a huge Seattle fan. That's where he's from. And, you know, the game ended at 3:30. He didn't get home till 8 o'clock. So it just seemed like he was skating around his words. Like, it just like, it's almost like he just like tried to come out of it. But I knew he was lying, and that's the part that really bothered me. But I acted as though like I didn't know, and I just let it go. And I thought to myself, I got to find out what's going on because I'm really nervous. We're newlyweds. We're almost married a year, and I feel like, I mean, is the honeymoon phase over already? I mean, what's going on?
I have one question I think will determine whether he was out with some girl or not. Was he wearing a Seahawks jersey?
Yes, I believe he was.
No way.
No girls going anywhere with a guy in a jersey.
There's no way.
So thank you for calling.
That's it. There's no way. He was hanging with his buddies because no one has game in a jersey.
Unless
I'm
he
sorry.
was just being, unless he did what a lot of kids do, he changed. He wore the jersey and then he changed before he got to class or the bar.
But I smelled the perfume.
Okay, well, let me ask you what kind of perfume. Could you identify the perfume? Could you give me any sort of description of the perfume? Was it strong?
It was sweet, and I know the difference between cologne and perfume, so I know it was.
So it was okay.
Yes, it was perfume. So I know a bunch of guys hanging out, and whether they're smoking or not is not relevant. The fact that he smelled like perfume freaked me out, and that's.
Did you ask his buddies if he was with them? Do you know any of them well enough?
We don't have that kind of relationship. I really trust my husband, so I didn't go there. I just figured that I would try to do some finding out on my own, which is why I'm sort of surprised that I know he's lying to me, and I need to find out why and what's going on.
You say he's not a liar.
No, he's not.
So this would be the first time that he's ever lied to you.
Yes.
Why can't men and women watch sports together? Why do guys have to go with their buddies? Why can't they say, "Come along"?
By the way, a lot of my friends watch it together. A lot of my friends watch it together.
With the women,
girlfriends.
right? Like I always go. We all go together. Like all the couples go together.
We have friends, and it would be cool, if he was just open with me. But the fact is that he brought up the smoking in the bar. It just made me really skeptical because it's almost like he was not even sure of what he was saying, and it made me feel really, really uncomfortable.
Ellen,
and I'm
just for the record, I prefer to watch the game with a girl.
Right. Then you don't have to know stats.
Well,
and
who
stuff.
wants to be around all guys all day?
Well, that's true too,
right? I mean,
Right.
weekends are limited. Time off is not that much for me, so it's like I got to cram. I can't waste an entire weekday with 8 dudes.
That's so true, Ryan. That's a really good way of looking at it.
All right, so Laura, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
We're going to give him a call. Patty is going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out if he sends them to you, Laura, or if he's got somebody else on his mind. And that'll be our first clue. And then what we want to do is find out more detail and the message he puts on the card, okay? So it'll be 2 steps to this. You'll be able to hear everything, and we'll see what we can find out, all right?
All right, thanks.
Do you guys have kids?
No, we don't have kids, but we pretty much have newlyweds. Like I said, we want to travel. We've been talking about going to Europe, so we just decided to wait a little bit.
Okay.
So
well,
it's best.
Good luck. Here, we're calling him now.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Michael?
Yeah?
Hi, Michael. My name's Patty calling from Strawberry Fields. How are you?
Yes, hi. How can I help you? Who are you?
My name's Patty. I'm calling from Strawberry Fields, a floral shop that
Wait,
just opened.
wait. Patty from where?
From Strawberry Fields. I just opened a floral shop, and I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and the note. And I make sure they get delivered today or tomorrow if you like.
Well, why don't you send them to my wife, Laura?
I'm sorry?
To my wife, Laura, in Los Angeles.
Do you have the address?
3 Street.
Okay. And what do you
Los
want?
Angeles.
The roses the bouquet come with a note. Would you like to add something to that?
Yes. You are the sweetest thing in the world.
The sweetest thing in the world.
Yeah, you're the sweetest thing in the world. Your husband, Michael.
Michael, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi, Michael.
Michael, your wife is on the phone. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. Patty works with us. Your wife has asked us to call you to verify some things here.
The reason, Michael, I'm sorry, honey. Listen, you went to the game last week. You came home smelling like smoke and perfume, and I was just really nervous that something was going on with you. And, you lied to me about the smoke.
So, Michael, who did you watch the game with? Whose perfume rubbed off on you last week?
Perfume with my friends.
Whose perfume rubbed off on you?
And
Your wife said you smelled like smoke and women's perfume.
Perfume.
Yeah.
But they're,
honey, come on.
but, like smoke. Everybody else, all my friends.
But the perfume.
Smoking, but people around me were smoking.
But there's no smoking at Buffalo Wild Wings.
You can't smoke in that place.
Please just be honest with me, Michael. I know that something's up. I can feel it. Just, we don't have that kind of relationship. What's going on? Come on. Please.
Listen, Laura, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to lie. Yeah. Look, my friends are like always saying that I'm like, that you're like bossing me around, and I'm like a little, and they really wanted me to come to the strip bar with them, and I just.
So you went to a strip bar.
Why not tell your wife?
Yeah,
Just
but
say we
listen,
went to the
Laura,
strip.
Laura, please, I just want you to know that nothing really happened there. It just nothing really happened there, and.
Okay, look, I'm pretty open with you, and yeah, maybe I am a little bit bossy and demanding sometimes. It's my personality. I'm strong,
if I would have told you, you would have probably, you would probably like, get really mad and.
I'm a lot more open than you give me credit for, but lying is worse. Okay,
It is
would have
worse,
rather you been
Michael.
honest.
Look, I didn't really want to go to the strip bar. It's just that my friends,
Every guy says that. My friends really wanted me to go.
I hate it when I'm dragged there. Kicking and screaming.
You know what? Next time, Michael, you can say, I don't want to look like a big you-know-what to these guys, so I'm going to go.
Here's the thing. So, Michael, you didn't tell the truth about where you were. Now your wife is telling you, look, honey, just tell me the truth, and I'm not going to get upset. You got to just be honest with me and tell me. So you went to the club, you went with your buddies, and that's it, right? Nothing else to know.
That's it.
There's no other woman in your life. You didn't cheat on your wife. Nothing else, right?
I need you to swear on your mom that you're telling the truth. I need you to swear that you did not cheat on me. Okay, I need you to swear on your mom's life. I don't care who you
Laura,
tell.
I swear, I did not cheat on you. I swear.
All right,
I'm devastated, though, that you lied.
Really happened there at the bar.
Nothing really happened. Or
Yeah,
nothing
just-
happened.
Nothing happened. No.
Nothing happened at the strip club. Did anything happen not at the strip club?
No, nothing really happened.
No,
What do you
nothing
mean
really
really
happened or
happened?
nothing happened?
What does really happen mean? Nothing
Come
really
on, Michael.
happened.
Come on, Michael.
It's just like no touching. There's nothing.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
but did
No.
Did anything happen, Michael? Did anything happen outside of this club? That's all we're trying to find out, whether it was with somebody or not. So you
nothing
just
really
went to the
happened.
club.
Outside, inside, nowhere. Nothing really happened. I love Laura.
Michael,
So
I
someone-
love you, but
someone
I need
rubbed
you to
on your
hear.
jersey.
I need you to listen to how you sound. You're saying nothing really happened. What
Yeah,
do you mean nothing
be clear.
really happened? Be clear and specific. I don't understand.
Look, there was at the strip bar. There was obviously some dancing going on, but there's a no touch policy. So, and outside, nothing.
I hear the hesitancy
I
in
did
your
not
voice.
look
You're
at
lying to
something
me.
funny.
I
I
hear
did
it.
not cheat on you.
You're lying.
I did not
But
cheat.
you're
I love
lying.
you.
I
Why
can
would
hear
I go and cheat
I
on you? I love you
too,
so
but
much.
I want to know. I love you too, but I know you're lying to me still, and I think they know too. Ryan, am I delusional or is he
He's being hesitant, but Michael,
Yes,
there's
he's
a
being
universe in which we're going to have to move on here. Would you please just
yeah.
tell your wife the truth? See, I'm going to put you both on
man.
hold. Laura, hang on for 1
See,
second.
the problem
hang on for 1
is
second,
he
Laura.
lied, so now we can't believe anything he says.
I believed him for a second. I thought he was just telling the truth after telling a lie, and now the hesitation in his voice and the pregnant pausing every time we ask him to be clear and he's not being emphatic about it leads me to believe that she's got problems. It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I found an old receipt in my husband's jacket. I remember the last time he wore it, I had some questions about where exactly he went that night. He was very vague and acted strange. Well, he was acting weird again lately, so I did a little digging, and that's when I found the receipt. It was for Steak and Stein restaurant. This doesn't seem right at all.
But I wonder why it doesn't seem right.
Well, we have Ava on the phone in La Habra. Ava, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Good morning. Thank you, Ryan.
So we just need a little more information here. Why are you having such a reaction to this receipt for Steak and Stein?
Well, because, when I found that receipt in a jacket that he doesn't wear that often, and it's a nicer jacket, and I remember when he last wore it, it was a couple months ago, and when he came home, it was super late. It was like 2 a.m. He was a little drunk, and he was just acting kind of funny when I was asking him where he was, what he was doing, because it's not like him to be out that late. And so, I let it go, didn't think much of it because he doesn't do it often. Maybe he was just out with the guys. But then he kept on acting a little strange. So I kind of went back to that jacket and kind of looked around because I thought, okay, it started at that point, and I looked around and I found that receipt. And Stegenstein, I mean, it's kind of
it's a nice place.
Inexpensive. It's a nicer restaurant, and it's kind of like dim light. It's more like a date, type of thing. And I can't even imagine his friends even wanting to go there.
So you're saying it's because was dressed up and he doesn't normally dress up.
Right. It's a jacket that, I got him a long time ago. It's really nice, but he hardly wears it because it's wool and so it's warm, and it was just odd to me that.
Could he have been on a business dinner?
Till 2 a.m.?
Well,
that's kind of late. I could understand if it was a business dinner and he came home around 9 or 10,
fair
maybe.
Point.
Yeah.
But 2 a.m. and it's Stegenstein.
And drunk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're right. We should call him. Hang on one second. We'll try and give him a call next. So Ava's on the phone. If you just got here, we're about to make the call to her husband. Ava, how long have you been married to him?
Oh, we've been married for like 10 years.
So he was out till 2 a.m. He was in his, jacket that he would only wear for a special occasion. And you found this receipt for Steak and Stein.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any kids?
No, we do not.
All right. So we're going to try and give him a call now and see what was going on and maybe find out who he was out with at Steak and Stein until 2 a.m.
Okay.
All right. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call. His name is, and we're on Kiss FM.
Okay. We're going to do that. Patty is going to make this call. We're going to offer him the roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Be very quiet until we come in and tell him he's on the air.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Will?
This is him?
Hi, Will. It's Patty, and I'm calling from Flowers and Gifts right here on Imperial Highway in La Habra. How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today. You can send them to whoever you want. I don't need any information from you. What that means is I don't need a credit card number or your address. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, a quick note, and they get delivered today before lunchtime.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, awesome. Everyone I've called today has said no to me. Thank you so much. Who do you want to send them to?
Yeah, I'm going to send them to Marlene.
Marlene, okay. And what do you want to put on that note?
Just say, thanks for all your help. She needs them.
Okay. And just sign Will.
Mm-hmm.
Love Will or just Will?
Just Will.
Okay. Sounds good. Do you want red or white roses? I only have those two colors.
I guess red.
Okay.
Will, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I've got your wife, Ava, on the line. and she's asked us to call you to find out why you've just sent red roses to Marlene with a note that says, "Thanks for all your help." Could you tell us?
Marlene?
Yeah. You know Marlene.
I do, so I'm a little puzzled here.
Who's Marlene?
Marlene is the secretary.
Yeah, his secretary.
So why'd you send her red roses? Thanks for all your help?
Oh, she just did a lot of extra work this week, and I don't know, you're sending roses, so she's, put a lot of time in.
Yeah, Will.
And I haven't put a lot of time in being your wife?
She's like an older woman.
Oh. Yes.
So I don't know, it was a lot for her to do, some extra work.
Will, okay, so your wife also told us that she heard you were out at a Steak and Stein restaurant until very late after a few pops, a few drinks. Who were you there with?
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
You don't remember who you went to this nice restaurant with? She found the receipt in your jacket pocket, Will.
We never go to Steak and Stein because it's pricey, so you don't remember going to Steak and Stein?
And being out till 2:00 in the morning?
Yeah, which you don't usually do on a business night.
I must have been. This is really unexpected. I don't know why you would. Are you accusing me of cheating on you?
Yes.
Well, what am I supposed to expect? Well, you've been acting strange, and the only thing I could trace back that you never gave me an explanation about was that night. And you just offered to give red roses, to your 60-something-year-old secretary instead of your wife. So I'm a little confused.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You'd probably start asking where I got the flowers from, and wouldn't believe that either.
Well, let's make this easy. So Steak and Stein closes at 10 on weekends and 9 on weeknights. Where were you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you, Ryan.
I don't remember. I must have been out with some friends or something, or business meeting, or I really don't remember.
All right. Well, how'd you get home?
Probably an Uber or something. There might be,
Wait, how long ago was this? How do you not remember?
It was only like a couple of months ago, Will. I found the receipt in your jacket.
I've eaten a lot of meals in a couple of months. So I honestly
Steak and Stein.
Okay, well, we're going in circles. Yeah. Your wife thinks you're cheating on her. How can you prove to her you're not?
I mean, she seems like she's got proof in her hands right now. I don't really know. I don't remember.
Wow.
If I was drinking, that makes sense that I wouldn't remember.
All right. Well, Ava, I don't know that there's much we can do here.
I mean, if you can't get it out of him and I can't.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if anyone could get it out of him. All right. I'm going to put you guys on hold for a second. Is Will drinking now?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything to get out of him.
Well, yeah. And also, are we to think that he is having an affair with the secretary who's a little older?
No.
All right, so he was out with someone else and he sent the roses to his secretary?
Yeah, I mean...
I believe him.
You believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Patty.
I don't know that Patty's wrong. I just don't have, I don't have a handle on Will.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand Will.
Sketchy, for sure.
So, can we just... And by the way, I'm pulling up my pants for this because,
I'm going to get up, too.
Yeah, stand up. All right, so, listen... My pants were falling off. So, Joe in Santa Clarita, I didn't have enough tacos this weekend. Joe in Santa Clarita is diabolical about this Ryan's Roses. Now, I got to get Joe on the phone. Joe, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning. Hi, everyone.
Everyone is great, but that's not why you're calling. And I want to get to why you're calling about this Ryan's Roses. So, hold one sec, just to bring everyone up to speed so we're on the same page here. So, Ava and Will married. So Ava reaches out to us. She found this receipt in her husband Will's coat. He was out till 2 in the morning wearing that coat. The receipt was from a nice restaurant. It's a dress coat he hardly wears, just special occasions. Anyway, We offer him the roses. He wanted to send them to his secretary, Marlene, who is a woman in her 60s. Now, we get on the phone. Ava's on the line. Will's on the line. She asked him, why he didn't send the flowers to her, his wife, and it was hard to get a straight answer out of it. Listen quickly.
I don't know. You'd probably start asking where I got the flowers from and wouldn't believe that either.
Well, let's make this easy. So Steak and Stein closes at 10 on weekends and 9 on weeknights. Where were you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you, Ryan.
I don't remember. I must have been out with some friends or something, or, business meeting, or I really don't remember.
So we didn't really get far with him.
Yeah.
Now, enter Joe. Remember, he sent red roses to Marlene. Red roses. Now, Joe has a theory. Go ahead, Joe.
Yes, I don't know what the relationship between the wife and the secretary, but always remember the secretary would do anything for the boss. The secretary might be arranging everything for him, the dinner dates and everything.
Meaning an accomplice to his cheating.
Yes.
So do you think that he is sending the roses to Marlene so that she knows what to do with them, so like she sends them to his mistress?
Could be. There's a possibility too.
So Joe believes there may be an operation
right
here. That this may be an op.
That's the secretary. The loyalty is to him, not to the wife.
Right.
And if she's not close to the wife, she's going to do anything for him.
Okay. The reason I put you on is...
And also, you don't say, he kept on saying, I don't know. That's an expensive steakhouse. It's not like you eat there every week.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Like,
and this was his
I don't
special
know.
jacket. Well, Joe, thank you for that theory. We appreciate you calling. Let me bounce to Sue. Sue is in Los Angeles. Sue, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Great, and thank you for asking. So give us your view of what's happening here.
I actually like Joe's thought. I wouldn't even have thought that. But I'm 53 years old. I have been single for 3 years and started dating about 7 months ago, and continuously get hit on people, literally starting at 24 all the way on up to the 60s. It shocks me how many young people are interested in older women.
And just walk me through it. What does a 24-year-old do when they hit on you?
Good question.
They just try to convince me that it's a good idea. And I look at them and I say, no, it really isn't. I'm old enough to be your mother. And they're like, I like that. And I'm like, oh, no.
And have you ever pursued any of them?
Well, one a little older kept pursuing and just gave me that look and said, why don't you just give me your number and let's see where this goes? And I'll be perfectly honest, it didn't end up going anywhere, but I did entertain text messages and phone calls for a little bit.
So you opened the door, but you didn't walk through it.
That's exactly right. I let opportunity knock, and I said, this is probably not a good opportunity.
Wisdom set in.
You know what, Sue? I'm not canceling it out. I do think he is cheating with the secretary.
I absolutely think he's cheating, and he really did not sound very bright, I'll be honest. And there's nobody, even when I go out and have drinks, I know where I went and who I went with.
Sure.
So I really hope his wife looks much deeper into the situation, because he's definitely doing something wrong.
Yeah, I think we can count on his wife going deeper into this. All right. Thank you, Sue, for your stories, your energy, your spirit, your blessing, and your listenership.
And Ryan, I love you guys, all of you, and congratulations to Sissany and Tanya. Your man is out there. He doesn't know it, and whoever they are, they're just foolish, because you're beautiful.
Oh, Sue, you're the sweetest. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
You
Sue.
guys have a beautiful day.
And by the way, if he is there, I do have line 6 open, 800-520-1027. Make today be the day. And so that was the call, and you weren't getting a lot of places with Will there, just going in circles. But one of the interesting calls we got afterwards, Joe, she called in. Remember Joe? She called in. She said, look, I think he's sending his secretary red roses because she's part of a secret operation that helps him execute and carry out his cheating. So it's like he was taking care of his accomplice in all of it. Something isn't right for sure, which we couldn't put our finger on what, but for sure, something. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So, dear Ryan and Sissany, I've been watching my wife's face when she texts. Sometimes she gets a silly smile on her face, a flirty smile, and I know that face. She made it a lot when we started dating. She doesn't do it anymore. I've asked her who she's texting, but she says she is texting her girlfriend. But I know her, and I know that smile. I want that smile to be for me again, and it kills me to think that some other guy is making her smile that way. Greg in Covina. Wow. So Greg is on the phone. Greg, it's really interesting. I almost can picture what's happening here. I can picture, because we've seen it before. You see people look down at their screen, look up with these smiles.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like they don't want to get caught smiling, so they quickly erase the smile from their face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's exactly right. It's subtle. It's not like, oh my God, what's going on here? It's just like a look, and it's like innocent and mischievous at the same time.
And what makes you doubt your wife? Why don't you take her for her word?
It just, I know it almost sounds like nothing, but it's just a look I know. It's a look that she used to give me when we first started going out, and I recognize it, and I recognize the kind of light in her eyes when she kind of has that look on her face. And I don't know. It's almost like I'm more. It's like more intimate. Like I'm more jealous of that than I would be at her looking at like a good-looking guy at the bar. It seems like she's really like a total spark or something.
How is your guys' relationship right now, though?
No, it's good. We're good. That's why I kind of thought. I've asked her. We have pretty good communication. I point blank asked her, what's up, but she just says it's a coworker that. One of her girlfriends that's saying something funny or whatever. But
that's what I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're good, but I thought this would be kind of a funny or sort of fun way, possibly, to bring it back up.
Well, we will bring it back up. So, how long have you been married?
So we're just going on a year here.
All right, so it's new. No kids?
No kids. No.
All right, hold on one second, Greg. We're gonna do it next. How do you want to do it, though?
Oh, we should ask him.
All right. So, Greg, how should we do this? We normally offer roses.
Yeah, no, so I was thinking about that, and I doubt she would probably send them to any guy or anything like that. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing she would do. So I thought maybe if we say that we have flowers for her, and we ask her about a specific time and place where and when she should receive them.
Oh, okay, that's a good
kind of be. Yeah.
Well,
all right.
Okay.
Let's put him on hold. We'll come back and we'll do that. All right, hold on one second. Are we good?
Do we know? Okay, so what time she's going to receive the flowers, but does it matter if she says her home address, and what do we get from that?
Well, let's work it all out internally during this break. Hold on one second. We've got Greg. We've got this figured out. So we have Greg on the line, and Sissany is going to make this call to his wife. He thinks that she's reading flirty text. He sees this expression on her face, and he thinks there's another guy on the other end. And he's concerned. They've been married for a year. He's worried. So we're going to call his wife, Sissany, and what's the plan?
I guess we'll just say we have flowers from a secret admirer, and then we need to confirm your delivery address.
Okay. And time and place.
Time and place.
Right?
Yeah, I think that would work. I think, it could be from anyone.
Because you don't have the name of a specific guy or something, because that would be key.
I know. It's just this look. It's this look that I can't let go, and
Yeah,
I just want to find out what's going on here.
Say you're calling to confirm a location and time of day that you can get these delivered that someone will receive.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So, Greg, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your wife's name is on Kiss FM.
Yeah, Ryan, you've got permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to call now, and let's see. We could say the sender asked us to confirm location and time. Say that.
Okay.
All right, Greg, be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air. Let's see what we can find out.
You got it.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Angie.
This is she.
Hi, Angie. My name is Faith. I'm calling from Flowers in Covina. We're actually a new flower shop here in the area. And the reason I'm calling is because we have a beautiful arrangement that we need to deliver to you. However,
me?
Yes. And I can't tell you who they're from, but it's from, I guess they wanted to put secret admirer. And we just need to confirm the delivery address and a good time for you to receive these flowers because it is a big arrangement and it will probably need to be walked into your home or office, wherever you choose.
Wow, that's so mysterious and exciting. Wow.
Do you have any idea who these could be from?
I maybe I do have an idea, actually. I do sort of. Yeah, I do.
Cool. Maybe
so,
like what, like your husband or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what would be a good time when and delivery address?
How about my work address at lunchtime tomorrow at noon?
Okay, I do have to say it's a quite a large arrangement. So, do you have a place at your is there going to be enough room on your desk for this, or would your home be better? Because maybe your home might be better.
Oh well, I think I don't know what time I'll be home, and I know that I'll be at lunch at work, so that seems like the most.
Okay, and you don't want to drive home during your lunch hour and then just have them delivered there?
Yeah, and then I can bring them home after, but that seems like the best time to do it. I know I'm there at noon. I have to stay in the office for lunch, so that would work great for me.
Okay.
Angie, it is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your husband, Greg, on the line. He's listening to all this. You say you think you know who they may be from. Who do you think these are coming from, these flowers?
Well, they must be from Greg. They must be from my husband, Greg.
They must.
I mean,
but when I asked you that,
you
said or something else.
Well,
so they must not be.
They're obviously they're from Greg. So I thought it would be nice to see him during lunch. You know, that's why I had them sent to lunch.
So Angie, just to level with you, because Greg has been on the phone with us for a few minutes. He thinks that there may be another guy that's texting you, and your reactions when you're on your phone, even though you say that it's your girlfriend's, he doesn't quite believe that. What can you tell him to give him peace of mind?
You know, I have a lot of girlfriends, and he knows that. And they text me, and they send me funny things, and we go out together. Like, I have a crew of girls. Like, we text each other. He knows that. You know that, Greg.
But there's something, guys, going on here. Greg, go ahead. There's something going on here for him to think it's another guy.
Yeah, Dave, I mean, I know the look when you're texting with your girlfriend, and I know you, and I recognize that look. You used to give me that look, and I feel something in my chest that something's not right, and come on. I mean, don't tell me I'm crazy. Just tell me I'm totally crazy.
I mean, you know, okay. Maybe there's one coworker, but we're just friends. We're just texting. You know, he's just a funny guy. We're just friends. There's nothing more than that. Like, I promise you, there's nothing more than that. It's just an easy, breezy relationship at work. It's nothing. It's nothing
at all.
all.
Can your husband see these text messages then?
Nice.
Would I show them to him? I mean,
they're nothing, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I don't really want him reading my text, but
why? I could show my husband all my texts with all my male coworkers and have no problem with it.
I'm going to send you a text right now. You can show him.
I can't wait for it.
So, Angie, I think it sounds like it's something to hide. I'm just telling you what I think.
I think it sounds like Greg is sort of overreacting. I think this is really dramatic. Like,
I really want to be on your team,
dramatic.
Angie. I really do, but it just... You're hiding this relationship from your husband, and I can't honor that.
And it's probably easy for you to have something light and silly with somebody at work. Doesn't have to deal with all the just kind of stress of marriage and day-to-day stuff.
But what is so stressful? We've been married for a year. Like, this just seems a little bit much. You
know what? It's getting ready at the same time in the morning. It's sharing a car. It's fine. Like, it's easy to have funny text with somebody.
I think it sounds like you guys are disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like, I don't know who's cheating or flirting or what, but it sounds like there's definitely a disconnect. Would you agree?
You know,
Babe, listen, the stress is that serious relationship, lasting relationship take work. And I'm in for that. And I think it's worth it. And it just feels like you're just taking it lightly or something. I love you. And I know you love me, but you got to work. It takes work.
Look how stressed out you are over nothing. It's really nothing.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's something because you lied about it. You said it was
Guys,
your girlfriend.
I think we've opened up the can. We've done what we can do. You guys should take this to yourselves. But Angie, he doesn't sound like he trusts you. And Greg, it sounds the same. Like there's not a lot of trust, and there's a disconnect. And you've only been married for a year, so those are the facts. Good luck. What would resolve all this is if you just let him read your text messages. But you guys can decide that. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. All right. I want to know where everybody is on this one.
Oh, she's.
I think she's
than
stirring the pot.
I think they are flirting.
I think she's stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Tanya?
I don't think she's cheated yet, but I think she's like got it in the works. She has a burner going.
Patty?
I think he's no longer giving her what she expects of this relationship.
So you think she's fine to be doing what she's doing?
I don't think it's fine. I think it's really wrong. But when you get to a point where your significant other is no longer serving your needs, you have to be willing to accept it and not drag this relationship on and let go of it.
I'm not sure what you're saying, but I think I don't agree.
What do you mean you don't agree?
I think I don't agree with what you're saying. I think you're saying it's okay that she's flirting with another guy because he's not delivering.
Okay.
Oh, you're saying he's not.
She's no longer happy because her husband is not making her happy.
So she's allowed
to accept it and let him go.
Okay.
Instead of dragging him on.
I'm going to tell you what I heard. She clearly thinks she has a secret admirer.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, for sure she thought someone else was sending those flowers.
For sure.
We are coming off of a Ryan's Roses a few minutes ago. But here's the thing. It's interesting because you guys kind of want to give this woman the benefit of the doubt.
Of course.
Here is the situation. Now, walk yourself through this. Believe it or not, we did get some emails in the last few days that people think that they're being cheated on. I know you're shocked by that. But they really are coming in the new year. So the husband's name is Greg, and he has been noticing something interesting. His wife, when reading text messages, lights up in the face. He's trying to figure out, well, why is she so giddy about these text messages? Mm-hmm. Turns out, to cut to the chase scene, we find out that she's getting these text messages from a male coworker, but she claims nothing is going on. However, she was a little shady about receiving the flowers from an admirer during lunchtime.
She was. When I asked her, oh, are they from your husband, you think? And she's like, yeah, maybe, or something like that.
So if she's receiving texts from a coworker, it's platonic, but she's lighting up like that, is that bad?
If she's keeping this relationship from her husband, that's bad.
Let me grab Sam. Sam, thank you for listening to us. Go ahead. You're on with everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing? Long-time listener, just transplant to Missouri from San Diego, LA area for the last 30 years.
Oh, wow, bro. Well, thank you for listening to us there. You've heard Ryan's Roses then before. What do you think?
Okay, so here's my dilemma with this whole thing, Ryan. I've been listening to you guys for years, and I think it's funny how these things develop. I've actually heard the young ladies in your studio talk about how they can tell by the inflection in someone's voice if they're cheating or not. Now, this young lady won't even fess up to showing the text messages or it's my husband or something. She's being verbally, just more directly showing that something's going on, and still it comes down to, well, he's not meeting her needs. Come on.
Listen, Sam, I'm glad that you're dosing out some truth serum here to Tanya and Sissany this morning.
That was Patty that said that, by the way.
I was trying to cover
That's
Patty.
Wrong on so many levels. On so many levels, that's wrong. They've only been married a year, so how could it come down to not satisfying someone's needs? Last time I checked, a marriage is work on both parts.
Look, I think, Sam, here's the thing. If she's unwilling to show the text messages to her husband,
it is.
We have smoke.
Yeah.
Like, we have smoke. There is a problem.
Ryan, that's not smoke. That's fire. Okay? There is supposed to be just upfront openness on all ends. So why can't I see something that's platonic from a coworker that you're hesitant about showing me. That tells me that it's not platonic. And to me, why are you being flirtatious at only a year into the relationship? You guys should be like madly in love with each other.
We're looking
It's not
at
great.
some potential doom. Well, Sam, here's what I appreciate. You've taken the drama to Missouri with you. You brought it out there with
Yeah.
you. We appreciate you having us on. What are you doing out there as a transplant?
Well, I just retired from the Marine Corps at Camp Pendleton in Miramar after 30 years, so I came back home.
Well, you're a good man, and we appreciate what you have done for all those years
Yes.
for us, brother.
Yeah, thank you. We got 18 inches of snow within the last 2 days, so it's been kind of culture shock.
I've seen on the news so many places around the country hit by big snow. Well, hang in there, Sam.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. We appreciate you.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. So, Ellen, here we go.
Okay.
It says, this is the email from Julissa, who's on the phone. Let me bring her up. As a public service, a last resort, if there's something in your relationship you can't figure out, we'll try and get to the bottom of it. And here is Julissa. Julissa, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Hi, good morning, Ryan. Thanks for having me.
So I'm going to read the email that you sent to us. You say that a friend of mine told me that my fiance changed his Facebook status from engaged to single. I don't have a Facebook, so I used my daughter's account to check to see if it was true. I asked him about it, and he said he didn't know that he had done that, and maybe it was an accident. That same day, while we were having dinner, he got a phone call and told the person on the phone, "I'll call you later." I asked who it was, and he said nobody. I asked to see his phone, and he told me to stop being jealous and crazy. He got really angry and did not let me see his phone. I've been logging on to my daughter's Facebook, and I see that he's communicating a lot with a woman named Zulma from El Salvador. So here's, I guess my question is, if we hone in on his defensiveness. So he's on the phone, he says it's nobody, and he amped himself up. Is that what happened? He amped himself up as if he was defending something?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Because, Ellen, you listen to this story, and it's not great by any means, but that's what stands out to me the most, because I've heard stuff like this before. But the defensiveness, when somebody just amps something up for no reason, like, wait, well, hey, what's that about? That's the red flag here for me.
That's the smoke to the fire.
Julissa, tell me about the connection to El Salvador, if any.
Well, the thing is, we went to high school with this girl, and there was a bunch of drama when he cheated on me with her. He hooked up with her, but there was all this
in
drama.
high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so after that, he was like, I'm never going to talk to her again, blah, 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 all of these things, and we didn't. Like, we all graduated, whatever. We figured things out. We never talked about her again. And that's why I'm worried. I mean, it's been so long, and then all of a sudden I see that he's talking to her again.
Julissa, how long have you been engaged to him?
We've been engaged for, it's kind of a long engagement. It's been like 5 years.
Oh, why so long? Why not just do it?
I know. It's a lot of things happen sometimes, and we've kind of been putting it off. And now I feel like it's going to be put off even more because of what's happening, and I don't really know what's happening with Homer. He's always kind of been really hesitant. Like, we always set a date, and then it gets close to the date, and then he changes his mind, and he says, oh, we don't have enough money for, whatever it is that you want. Because I've had plenty of time to kind of plan what kind of wedding I want, But, unfortunately, it's just kind of changed.
Okay. Here, I'm going to put you on hold.
Okay.
And we will come back and we'll make the phone call to her fiance and we'll find out who he sends the roses to and then where he sends them. All right?
Okay.
Julissa is on the line. She sent us an email about her fiance. She said, basically the gist is she saw her fiance had changed his Facebook status from engaged to single. And he said, well, that must be a mistake. I don't know how that happened. Mm-hmm. And then he got a phone call while they were sitting together at the table. And he kind of quickly said it in the phone, I'll call you later, and then got defensive when Jaleesa asked about who that was on the phone and why did he rush them off so quickly. He amped himself up and got defensive and said, stop being so jealous and stop being so crazy.
Yeah.
And you think that he's communicating with this woman in El Salvador that could be developing a relationship with him or have one with him.
Yeah, well, what I want to know is if she's back, because I don't know if she's still there.
I see. So she's from there originally, and she has been there, but she could be back in L.A.
Yeah, like she moved there 7 years ago. So, and we haven't had contact with her. At least I haven't. But I don't know if she's back for sure or if she's still over there.
And so we're clear. Your boyfriend then is your fiance now, and he cheated on you with her in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm making my notes.
Yeah, me too.
Got all this. All right, here we go. So I need, Patty's going to come into the studio here.
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Patty's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Her name is Zulma, and your name, obviously, Jaleesa.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Edgar?
This is Edgar speaking.
Edgar, good morning. My name is Patty calling from worldwideflowers.com. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses, which I can send either locally or internationally. I'm doing this. Actually, it's a service of one of its kind where we're able to ship, deliver anywhere in the world at no cost to you. And like I said, they're completely free. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to, an address, and the note. And we make sure we get them delivered either today or sometime this week, depending on the location.
So these are free, you said?
Yes, they're completely free. There's no charge to you. I don't need a credit card number or a billing address. This is just
it's anonymous?
I'm doing this only for a few customers. I'm just trying to get my my Facebook page up and my Yelp page. Kind of if you can go ahead, if you could do me a favor, if you do accept my the delivery, all I ask is just for you to go on Yelp and or Facebook and either and do a quick comment or rate my service.
And this could be sent internationally too?
Yes, anywhere you like, at no charge. It's something new that we're trying, and hopefully it takes off.
I think I'll pass on that.
Edgar, like I said, it's all free. If you have something, locally, if you have your wife or girlfriend here, we can definitely send those to her. Or
I think I'll be fine.
I really need the help here. Like I just started the business, and I know it sounds like a little shady, but it's not. Like
but you said you had like other names and stuff. I think I'm good. I don't think I'm needing flowers, but thank you anyways.
Edgar, do you mind holding for a second?
Sure.
Okay. Jaleesa?
Yeah.
Do you want us to tell him that he's on the air and ask him the question? Because otherwise, I think Patty's about to say thank you for your time and let him go.
I guess, he's on the phone. Might as well just ask him, right?
All right, let's go back, Patty. I'm going to come in. Edgar?
Hello?
Edgar, hi. It's Ryan Seacrest. I'm here with the woman from the flower shop that's on the phone with you right now. I want you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the air. Ellen K is with me. We're on the radio. And I've got your wife, Jaleesa, on the phone. And she asked us to give you a call, Edgar.
What? Jaleesa, why?
Because you've been very secretive. And I guess, to be honest, I got scared to ask you straight up, but I feel like you're keeping something from me, and you're doing things behind my back. And I think Sulma's in the picture, like Sulma. I saw that you're talking to her again, and you kept that from me. You didn't tell me.
Edgar, let me just ask you. Here's what your fiance is trying to say. She sees that you're communicating with this woman, Zulma, whom I guess you guys know from high school, whom she says you cheated on your fiance, your girlfriend at the time, with this woman, and she's concerned that you've established contact.
It was
again.
a long time ago.
No, but she's concerned. She's concerned that this woman is back in your life and maybe back in L.A. So, are you communicating with her now?
Yes, but she's in El Salvador, man. Like,
Are you sure?
I mean, that's what I got from our conversations.
So, Edgar, you've reestablished contact with the woman that you hooked up with in high school. Why? Why now? And what's going on?
Well, I just found her, and she was a good friend back then, and like, you know,
A good friend back then? Somebody that you cheated with me on, and now you're talking to them again?
But like now we established, so I just
We're not established.
It's not cool, Edgar. I mean, turn the tables. What if it happened to you?
Edgar, you got to look at it from your fiance's perspective here. You've been engaged for 5 years. It's been a long engagement. Here's this woman that she clearly has an issue with. Then you're sneaking communication with her, and she's worried that she's coming back into your life, and maybe she's coming back to L.A., and maybe you're going to meet up with her, and then one thing leads to another. So we got to clear the air. What's going on?
Well, we're just messaging, and you know.
And what's the dialogue about? What are you talking about?
Are you talking about moving her to L.A.?
He doesn't even know what to say.
Maybe just some maybe help.
You're such a liar.
I don't know. Like,
Come up with
All right, so
Edgar, what friends do, you know.
Edgar,
Edgar.
Are you planning on marrying the woman on the phone?
Well, yeah, we've been engaged for 5 years. It's going to happen, baby.
Wow.
Then what are you doing communicating with Zuma, talking about maybe helping her out? I mean, it's not a great look, right? It's not a great look.
It's harmless, though, Ryan.
Well, not really.
It's harmless,
no, it's not.
man.
Edgar, it sends the wrong. It's all wrong. It sends the wrong message. You know, 5 years engagement. Now you're doing this. It just doesn't really send the right message to Julissa.
She's not even in the country. How can you cheat or do anything wrong if they're not even here?
Well, maybe the door's being open, but here's the net bottom line here is that she should be your first priority. Let's get together with her. Let's sit down and talk to her. Let's show her some of the messages going back and forth that she may have not seen and tell her why you're doing it and what's going on. Let her in on this, and maybe it's not going to be that big of a deal. But you got to have that conversation because tiptoeing around is building a problem here in your relationship. And that's where we'll leave it, Edgar. But I just think my advice to you would be to open up this book with your fiance and make sure that everybody is transparent and on the same page. And then also make her feel like it's going to happen with the two of you. You know, give her that comfort. All right. And Julissa, you should sit down and ask him every question that's on your mind face to face. Let's not be shy about this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We're going to go, but that's where we'll leave it with the two of you. Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you. Good
Thanks.
luck.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right, bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. I want to get right to it. The email says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went out with some of his old buddies for a night out. The problem is he came home very early in the morning. He tried to play it off by jumping in the shower and pretending he got up early. But I know he didn't sleep in the bed. I called him out on it, and he said he slept on the couch. Why is he lying? What's he covering up? So this is very interesting. Is it Reina?
Yes.
Reina in La Mirada. Well, thank you for writing to us. What do you think he was like washing the smell of alcohol off or cigarettes off when he was showering?
Yes, probably. Because I could still kind of smell it on him later. Or at least, not the cigarette so much. I mostly just smelled like alcohol, beer.
And just to be clear, why did he say he didn't come to the bed and he stayed on the couch in your place?
He said he didn't want to wake me. He said I was snoring. But I listened to a lot of Ryan's Roses, and I don't think he's cheating on me, but I just have this nagging thought in the back of my mind. I don't know why he did that. He won't explain himself. He won't be clear.
All right.
How's your guys' relationship otherwise? Have it been rocky? Have you guys been intimate?
Yeah, I mean, it's been fine, except for this, like, and the fact that he, can't answer a simple question. But yeah, otherwise, like, yeah, we haven't been married that long, but we've been together a little while, and yeah, we've always, been like very affectionate with each other. He's never given me any reason to, doubt him, but I have this nagging thought.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. Let's get this done. We're going to call him next. Calling Reina's husband in La Mirada. He was sneaking around, basically. He says he was sleeping on the couch, but truly she thinks he was out all night. Then he tiptoes into the bedroom and he showers off. Mm-hmm. It's very strange, like rushing to the shower and all that. Yeah. Reina, we are going to call your husband, and we are going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. It's that simple, okay? So stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
And I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do it. Good luck. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Steve.
You got him.
Hi, Steve. I'm calling from the Flower Galleria on Rosecrans. We're actually right in that shopping center near the Sizzler and like the Carl's Jr. You know where that is?
I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so I'm calling because we're brand new to the area and we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. And you've been selected to send a dozen red roses.
Actually, you know what? It's perfect timing. That'd be great.
Really? Okay, awesome. So all I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can put a note on there as well. And they can get them by lunchtime today or any time that's more convenient for you.
Okay, I want to send them to my wife, Reina, and I want to say that I love you, baby. That's all.
I love you, baby. Okay.
Absolutely. She's the best.
Aw.
Steve? Hi, Steve, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is going out, being broadcast right now on the radio. I need you to know that. Reina has reached out to us, and she, if I'm being totally honest and just to save time here, she thinks that you were not telling the truth when you said you slept on the couch and then jumped into the shower. She believes maybe you were covering something up. You didn't come home and you quickly wanted to shower off. Can you explain it to her? She's on the phone.
She's on the Ray?
Steve, hey.
Okay, is this a joke? What's happening here?
No, it's not a joke.
Yeah, you think a shower off? Is that what he said? A shower off what, honey? What am I supposed to be showering off? I mean, come on.
You didn't come to bed. You jumped in, like, I woke up and you were in the shower at 6 a.m. You never do that. What?
You were snoring like a. You want this on the radio? Your parents.
I don't snore.
No, you were snoring like
I don't snore, Ryan. I don't snore.
Hold on. Stop yelling. Everyone, stop. Steve, stop yelling. Steve. Hello, Steve. I mean, he's yelling and now he's hanging up.
Wow.
Well, hold on.
I don't believe this.
Hold on for a second. What's with his anger? What's with him just yelling? What is that? But you too, like you're yelling. Everyone's yelling
to me that way before, ever.
I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to amp it down, both of you. Like I don't know what he did, but the fact that he's that aggressive, just yelling at us, you shouldn't have to endure someone who's not transparent. And also, if he's running around and sneaking in the shower, that's all bad. Yeah. But now he doesn't want to talk about it. So we're with you. We think he's hiding something. Clearly.
I mean, he's never raised his voice to me like that ever.
Well, then that reeks of an issue. That reeks of some guilt. He sent the note to you, I love you, baby. Then he went nuts. Then he hung up. And I think he is sneaking around. I think he's not telling you the truth. I think he is covering something up. So I hope in a cool, calm, collected, mature way, you guys can have a conversation about this so you can get to the bottom of it, okay?
Yeah.
He sounded defensive.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you a big hug and wish you luck, Raina.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Now, everyone's yelling, and my view is the guy's guilty of something, and they got problems in their relationship. You don't escalate to that level. You're not listening, right? They're not listening. They're yelling. So I think, yeah, he's tiptoeing into the shower. That is so obviously trying to hide something.
Yeah. And clean yourself from what?
Right. Smoke, bar, alcohol, gunk. Yes, Patty?
This is what I found really interesting when they were arguing about her snoring, and then she went to you and said, Ryan, I don't snore. Like, to me, I felt like she was asking for validation from someone because she's not getting it from her husband.
Well, then there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't get the validation, and he's out running around. That's why she's not getting it. And so here we are. There we were. And where do we go? Maybe he was washing off perfume. I mean, there's a lot of things,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
But I think very, very, very astute, Patty. I like that. I like that point because it tells a lot. It's simple, but it tells you a lot. Okay, I think it's a very simple conversation that we can have here before we move on about Ryan's Roses. How many Ryan's Roses calls do you think we've done? Mark, who would be the best at the math?
14 years.
I can give you a pretty good
2
All right,
a week.
give me an idea. So
2 a week, 52 weeks.
52
so
weeks.
times 2 times 52.
But we take 4
104.
weeks vacation.
We didn't start Roses in 2004, and we didn't
A
always
lot
do
of
it twice a
variables
week.
here, guys. Don't jump to conclusions, okay? Don't jump to conclusions. So, Mark, let's go through this methodically. Because the reason I ask is that this one, I just know I've been through so many. This one's, I honestly think it's textbook. It's textbook. But Mark, do you have an equation?
We started doing Roses twice a week in early 12. So
Okay, but we did them once a week before that.
Yes, for a long time.
Oh.
Well, so are we not going to add
I'm
those
going
in?
to need a minute to do some calculations.
Do you want to call Nick?
Yes, I'll get with Nick.
And have Nick come in.
Just do it on
He's
your
the abacus.
calculator.
Nick is the abacus of this machine.
Hold on.
Why can't you just get an average? 1,000 roses.
No, I want actually. I want hard data.
6 years. So
Yeah, Tanya, here, work on that with Miss Tati over there. Let me get Tara, and then we'll come back to this. Hey, Tara, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
You're snorting when you're laughing too. Everybody's snort laughing.
I'm really trying
Snaffing.
on this math.
So here's what we have. Raina, she saw her husband come in the next morning, basically tiptoe into the shower, and he says, "Well, I didn't want to wake you up. I slept on the couch." Turns out, we think he's out and he wanted to wash himself off from being at a bar or something. But what's your take?
You know what? The way he acted, I think he's lying. I mean, he clearly has something to hide if he's going to yell and scream like that. Like, that's just unacceptable.
Agreed. Listen to the tone.
You didn't come to bed. You jumped in, I woke up and you were in the shower. It's 6 a.m. You never do that.
You were snoring like a. You want this on the radio? Your parents.
I don't
you were
snore.
Snoring, no, you were snoring like
I don't
a
snore, Ryan. I don't snore.
Hold on.
But
Stop
that
yelling.
doesn't
Everyone
matter.
stop. Steve, stop yelling. And then he just bailed. I mean, that is not that kind of yelling. What kind of progress can we make? Everyone's screaming at everybody. So, Lindsay, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, that was like an episode of Housewives or something.
It was.
Or like cats screaming or something. Oh my gosh, they just sound super unstable. But the thing that keeps entering my mind, he just sounds sketchy, like sketchy Steve, like Steve equals sketchy. Because it doesn't even sound like maybe there's a cheating situation. It sounds like there's something else way worse than that. I don't know if it's drugs, drug dealing or something, but he is hiding something.
Well, his reaction is just not, it doesn't fit. So we think there's shadiness. I don't like it. Look, to me, I say it's textbook. I think he got so aggressive and so defensive. He's clearly lying.
Yeah.
You don't
Totally.
You don't put that much into it if you're not lying because it's
He
the
was
truth.
mad.
The
Yeah,
truth
he was
is
mad.
the truth, and it prevails. You know. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. Nick Vestuto has arrived. Hey, Nikki.
Hey.
So I want to get this calculation, but I want to do it when we come back.
Okay.
Kiss FM. Hang on one sec. But first, a quick calculation. So let's be clear. Sisney's having twins.
Yeah.
Patty's upset that she's taken her fantasy football league relationship with Gael as a name for one of her babies. I mean, this is all
I'm not
happening.
taking it. I'm considering it.
Considering it. But Patty's not thrilled. I mean, let's just call a spade. All right. Tanya, well, I mean, what do I say? And 14 years of this show, right? 14 years. Nick Vestuto.
Yes.
How many years have you been at Kiss FM?
32 going on.
Wow.
How many years with Rick Dees?
About 18 with Rick and 14 with you.
Is that not, like, that is insane.
32. I'm 33. Like, my entire life, Nick Vestuto has been.
Do you know what's funny though? I met you when I filled in for Rick, and you look like you. I mean, you looked fine, but like you look so much healthier and better now.
Thank you.
And yet, that's so many years gone by. What did you change?
Just got a little healthier with the diet and started to work out every morning at 4:30. No,
You're insane.
No rain, and just keep going.
Good for you. Until you get out of the way first thing.
Yeah.
What do you do for your workout?
About 40 minutes of cardio and about 45 minutes of weights.
Wow, that's a long workout.
And he's training for the Ironman. All right, so we figured you'd be the best source for being our abacus here. We're trying to calculate, because I do think that the more we've done, I'm now starting to see themes, I'm starting to see patterns, and I'm starting to see textbook things. And I like the one we had today, which to me a little textbook because of his defensiveness, so I know he's lying. How many Ryan's Roses calls would you say since I've started we've made?
Okay, we started Roses about 2006. So
Okay.
we were a couple of years into our show. We started in 2006. I'm figuring 2 a week. If you subtract vacations, Christmas time and everything, we give it a little bit of a break. I'm thinking we are very close to about 1,200.
1,200. Now, Mark would argue that, saying that we only did it once a week for a couple of years.
Till 2012.
Okay.
So
All right,
now what do
I'll
we
give
do?
you that. Then if you then I'll subtract that and I'll give you. We'll say close to about 900 to 1,000.
All right, so Mark, do you accept?
I'll
feel like
accept
Mark,
that.
you're not going to challenge that.
No, that's good.
All right. So let's say a grand, 1,000. Let's say we've done 1,000, right? 1,000 Ryan's Roses. If we were to go in and forensically look at the patterns of those Ryan's Roses, I'll bet you we could break it down into a handful of patterns. There'll be some miscellaneous, but I'll bet you we can break it down into seeing some real rhythms and real patterns in what people do and what the what the truth is, right? Wouldn't you say?
I would think so. Yeah, there would be definitely a pattern that would, because there's only so many. How many
outcomes.
scenarios do
Right.
we have?
You're either doing it or you're not doing
Yeah.
it. You're either cheating or lying or
Right.
not.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I almost think we could write a book. We could write maybe we could write a help book for this telltale signs they're cheating. Telltale signs it's from the Roses,
Like,
right?
one of them being like if they get really aggressive,
Right.
then that's usually a sign that they're cheating or something's up.
Well, I mean, look, if you didn't do something, you don't get that loony about it.
Mm-hmm.
You just say it didn't happen. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the first thing. You would be incredulous at first, like,
And
then,
what are you talking about? Right.
then these were the things we would pick up on. Like when we talked about at the hack, when when somebody's lying, they look to the left or something like that for a split second. That's what you
That's
do.
right.
Yeah.
I know, by the way, I do that on all the news shows. I watch the cable news shows.
Yeah.
I watch to see all of these people that are being interrogated for the whatever nastiness going on. I look, for the Mueller investigation.
Yeah.
I look to see which ways their eyes goes from that morning hack.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Wait.
Yes, Tanya.
I have a title for the book.
Okay.
We got 999 Ryan's Roses, and I hope you're not one.
I love it. Do you think Jay-Z would let us have it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now we just need a publisher.
Patty.
Patty, you have a book deal, don't you?
I actually, I'm the owner of a publishing company.
Yeah, she could publish
so
it.
We'll give you back Gael if you will give us a deal.
I'll do it.
All right, coming up Monday, it is our 1001th Ryan's Roses call. Thanks, Nikki.
You bet.